baby. Now that sounds really groovy. I tell you what, let's sing. Well, his eyes do see bricks safe and sound. After all he's been around, and in my view he should be crowned the king of limbo. Well, he's had his ups and he's had his downs. He's had his smiles and he's had his frowns. But I still say he should be crowned the king of limbo.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way.
He took his courage to the brink. If it were me, I would turn to drink. Well, that's the reason I think he should be the king of limbo. Yeah, he had to face enough sins, but at least he kept his leggy limbs. I think that we should be crowning him the king of limbo. Take it away with you, baby. That's cool.
What more can a poor boy do? Working for the likes of me and you. What more can a poor boy say? But I could use your help in any way.
We've all had fun, you must agree. Even though interactively, but now we feel that Brick should be the king of limbo. I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, the king of limbo. I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, I do ups, I do be do ups, king of limbo.
Alright, you know what time it is. Let's get it started. Sorry, I was a little late. I was running some stuff real fast. And, you know, it takes a minute or two for me to hobble back in here with a wounded knee or whatever. Anyway, yeah, just gonna try to get more Pokedex progress. I mean, it's going pretty well, all things considered. I mean, you know, I want to say we're like maybe 30% done. I mean, they don't really keep a good track, so I mean, I should probably have a number. I guess I could add that. I mean, like, maybe there's a way to, like, do true false. I don't know. I have to think about it. You know what I mean? I gotta do some shit and just mess around. Because sometimes the best way to learn things on Google Documents is just to mess around. So I think last time I said I wanted to finish Rhyhorn. Or I'm sorry, Rhydon. We need to use Strong Style, Rock Slide, Double Edge. Okay. Bibarel, I guess? Find our shiny, the usual. I actually set this stream at 7. I totally forgot. I gotta set reminders for myself. That's the thing. Next week, though, because... Okay, so here's what's gonna happen. Next week is gonna be Star Wars. So, Gundam Otaku's gonna play the shit out of it. Right, so when we get around to it, right, he's gonna play it, and then I don't know, we might not have a stream of this next week. Maybe we'll have to see, because whatever days we can record, I definitely want to make sure we putting in some time to what? Oh, whoops. Anyway, I want to make sure that we put in you know, the time for it. So Strong Style Rock Slide. Shouldn't be too bad, and then we move on to Rhyperior. Alright, let's see. I wonder if strong style double edge should be good against at level 9. Yeah, absolutely. I kind of want to get this out the way. I just think we just need to strong style everything, basically, and then see where we go from there. That's probably the play. Also, if you do it against something low level, I think you get more HP, or you keep more HP is what I mean to say. It's like for this, you already know, like it's fine. This makes me wish we did have an area move, honestly. Like strong style, wide style, and agile style. That would be better in my opinion. It would just be more time you could spend to, you know, speed up fights instead of having to target one by one. So like they could gang up on you, but you could hit all of them if you want for maybe less damage or something. It's a shame too, because it's things like triple battles and stuff that I actually really liked that are just not in Pokemon anymore. I mean, like, I like the idea, to be fair. Like, I didn't really like Gen 5 when it came out. I've told this story probably a billion times. So, just to heavily boil it down, right? Like, I didn't like Gen 5 that much when it came out. I was still on my Gen 4. I was like, wow, this does not have half the features of Gen 4. Probably double edge out the way. So yeah, anyway, I was kind of whatever about it. But now looking back, I mean, it's more gameplay modes, you know? Like on some level, I kind of like it because it's more gameplay, you know? Like you can't go wrong with more modes in a game, especially a single player game. Like what's the worst thing that happens? People don't play it. Like it's not that bad. It ain't that bad if people don't play it. But yeah, we don't live in that good timeline no more. I had to realize that. Like that's why a lot of my Pokemon shit, like now I could actually focus on the fucking game. Especially this game, because one, I know the sequel's worse, and two, because, you know, why not? At this point, I'm actually enjoying this. Now, this is actually enjoyable. It's going to make me really sad someday when we're done. Now, that could be like 50 more streams away. That could be a full year out, motherfuckers. But, like, I'm going to be real sad one day when we are legitimately out of stuff to do. It'll just be like, well, only thing left to do in this game is Shiny Hunt. And the reason I say that is because we finished up, what's it called? We finished up, what was the game called? We finished up Fire Emblem, I think it was last week. So now I feel kind of empty. It's like, dude, I'm done. I've been playing Fire Emblem 3 Hopes off and on since July, right? Because I think it came out before Xenoblade. I think that was July's release. And, you know, here we are. It was like April, early April. Because, to be fair, I kind of took like 4 months off of the fucking game, you know, and I just didn't play it at all. But, like, you know, you feel a certain type of way about stuff. It's like, well, that's done, and that's never coming back. So it's like, what the fuck? I don't know. I feel a certain type of way about that. All right, maybe I need to. For some reason, my mic is low. What the hell? I gotta reboot. Something weird going on with my mic because I can't turn this shit up any more than I already have. I'm gonna reboot tonight, for sure. Absolutely. Because that's weird to me, that this shit is so low, basically. Rhydon. Here, I'm gonna do this. Right, this is gonna be high level. Okay, hold on, maybe it won't. What the fuck? Twitch. I locked up Opera. Bro, I'm about to push it. Is it really fucked up? Oh, yes. End task. See if I can save my tabs. I live this life too much. See if I can save my fucking tabs, dude. Let's see. Can I? Did I? I should have. Yo! You force quit? You save your tabs? Man. I love it. I love it so much. It's so good. It's so fucking good, man. That's such a big brain move right there. browse better with AI. Oh god, you could do AI and shit. Oh fuck me. Oh no. All right, well, if what I was gonna do really quickly is let me go to Twitch because I am live on Twitch, and here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna take a second. It'll take a minute to load Twitch. I don't know why, but here we go. All right. Damn. Okay, I was trying to catch myself speaking, but Twitch is so close to real time that I couldn't do it. I gotta do it on YouTube. I gotta legit go into my YouTube stream and actually listen. At least on YouTube, I could kind of seek in the video. It says connect stream software to start preview. What the hell? Wait a minute. So yeah, I don't know. My voice might not be as loud as it needs to be. I will fix that tonight. I guarantee I reboot everything's fine. So I actually did close OBS before I started streaming. So you know, hello Ash. I went from 30 tomes to 48 on InSinger. Yeah, you're halfway done. There you go. You're almost halfway done, right? You're just shy. We doing good progress. That's what I'm talking about. It doesn't take that long to do like 40 moves. 40 moves should be the max. Unless it's a gimmick Pokemon, like if Unknown had it, right? It would be like hidden power, hidden power, hidden power. I don't know. So yeah, that's how I feel about that. Did we complete Bibarel? I don't think we did. Not that I'm racing to do it. Ash, what is the volume like on the stream? Please tell me. Let me know now. So I can turn it up, I can turn it down. Because like people keep saying, bro, your mic is low. I'm like, dude, my mic's gain is as high as it can go. So I gotta reboot. If I reboot, I'm gonna be loud as fuck. I'm gonna blow speakers out. I was really in the zone on mechanics. They're 50-50. All right, well I don't like 50-50. Let me lower it then. I'm gonna lower the game down. How about now? This should be a little better, like right there. I don't want to be 50-50. I want to drown out the game because you know that's just how I like to have the volume whenever I play games, especially when it's a loud game like I don't know, like Fire Emblem was really loud. So I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out, but that's good. It's good that you're practicing mechanics because that's really the primary thing on 14. Now, obviously, I'm not the dude to be writing guides on 14. I don't really think that there's much I could impart on a general basis. I mean, like, I feel like I'm a bad teacher in that regard. But, like, you know, there's definitely lessons to be learned. There's definitely things to really, like, you know, work at. And in my opinion, like, the hard part of 14 is learning what to do when and what situation, you know, on a per class basis, you know, you react with, right? So there's certain things you got to ask yourself, is it worth doing my burst phase here? You know, like what's the most optimal way to do things, right? Like certain things you just got to ask yourself, and with practice you eventually come to realize, oh, I could do this, right? So there's some fights where the boss will jump and you know, it's your burst window. So you got to ask yourself, is 12 seconds of my burst window worth not having it when the boss comes back? Or should I delay my burst window and then, you know, continue afterwards? You know what I mean? Like, that's the kind of thing that you got to ask yourself when you play 14. And that's what makes people, in my opinion, what makes high level play, right? It's to be able to ask yourself and to question yourself and say, hey, is this the right play to make in this situation? And that's hard. You basically kind of playing Devil May Cry a little bit if you play 14. You kind of, it's kind of a little like light Devil May Cry for the most part. There's no twist in it. You know, like, because you play World of Warcraft might be fun, right? Like, I've been having fun on it recently. I think some of the changes for Dragonflight's pretty good. But, like, World of Warcraft is legitimately just a very straightforward, blasé, you do it, you're done. You know what I mean? So, I don't know. Like, it's a flowchart. It's a priority system is what I should say, which is a flowchart. But yeah, that's why WoW's rotations are different. Most games, like, you know, when you play most games, you got maybe 1, 2, 3 buttons to attack with, and that's the whole game. Like, with some other games, it's a little different, so I don't know. That's just me personally. I think that it's definitely a learning curve. I think that it's really difficult for a lot of people. And, you know, I think that's what makes it ultimately very rewarding is when you play well, you know you're playing well. You know what I mean? Like, there's a predefined rotation, you know, figuring out your rotation to the fight, the mechanics, working around your teammates. That's fun. That's what's fun to me. I like that about 14. That said, like, if I had the time, I'd raid an ultimate, but, like, I can't be doing ultimate for 7 hours a day again. That's not happening. I'm not that hardcore. I thought I was kind of doing it to prove to myself, and also, you know, because my friend was raiding ultimates, and I was like, well, if she can do it, I could do it. And I had to realize it was kind of a sobering, you know, humility moment where I was like, you know, maybe I can't. Maybe that's just not for me. And there ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes that's life, right? It's realizing, like, you know, maybe I just can't do what she does. And in truth, I told Miri I can't do what you do. You're on another level that I'm not. And that's fine. There's nothing wrong with that. I always recommend that people should try to push outside their comfort zone. You know what I mean? But, like, I'm also going to sit here and tell you that, like, it's okay to find the boundary. And, you know, every so often I'd maybe just recommend pushing it a little bit, right? But, you know, once you find it, like, you don't got to kill yourself trying to, you know, really go beyond and above. I just think, you know, I used to think a little bit differently about stuff like that. Oh, hold on. Oh, I don't remember this. Is it fire for Burmy and flying for Wormadam, or is it the opposite? Cherum and Cherubi, we just need to defeat. Yeah, we just have to defeat them now. We don't have to do anything else. I already caught enough. Okay. Yeah, okay. We just need to see it and defeat it. That's all. Alright. What else was it? Burmy and Wormadam. There we go. We need to defeat Burmy with flying, Wormadam with fire. Okay. Okay, Wormadam with fire. Yandrio, welcome to the stream. Thank you for stopping by. I really appreciate it. What was it? It was Burmy with flying, Wormadam with fire. They really got me twisted on that one. But yeah, no, like, I know this is not necessarily a 14 stream, but, you know, it's one of those things, right? Like, it's one of those, you get better with practice. The more you do stuff, like, there's only an upside to it. You know what I mean? Also, I'm going to correct the natures of all the Pokemon I'm going to import from this game into Violet. I'm going to do that in Violet. I used to think I was going to do it in this game. It's better to do it in Violet. I'm not going to do it in this game, because I could just buy the nature items there. So, like, all those, Decidueyes, I definitely want to correct those natures. And I'm going to do it in there, because it's only money. And I could grind money real easily. I'm new to the game. I have to do the trial. Oh, it's so crazy to find someone who's new to this game. But, yeah, no, hopefully you're having fun. Trials are not that difficult. It's mostly a lot of dodging, a lot of throwing, so I think you can actually do them again. I just haven't done them again. But I definitely hope you have a good, fun time. Do your best with them. If I could give you, like, an endgame player's perspective, most of the endgame of this game is what's the word I'm looking for? It's a lot of shiny hunting, pretty much, and dex completion, which increases the shiny odds. It's one of the. That's pretty much why I'm here every week, to be honest. As Ash knows. Alright, we have to defeat... I'm gonna defeat this with flying, and then after this we catch Burmese, and then that's it. And I just have to use one. Can an alpha jump out of a tree? Maybe... I don't think I've ever seen that. But to be fair, I stopped interacting with trees a long time ago, and I totally shouldn't have. Alright, so let's go to, like, a reasonably high-level area. What?! Bro, they got me fucked up playing this game. They got me fucked up playing this game. There you go. Shiny Buizel. How long into the stream was that? 20 minutes. Yeah. So one of the things I introduced is I guess, quote unquote, a mercy rule. Basically the way that the mercy rule works is that if I find a shiny within the first 5 or so minutes of me free roaming, I will end this game and immediately play Pokemon Snap. Now, that hasn't happened yet, but if it does, I will honor it. We could defeat this for the candy. I will honor it and I'll actually make good on it. I think that's one of the funniest things, though. We barely did anything. That's so crazy. Okay. Where's Rhydon? Honestly, I should really just order this alphabetically, to be honest with you. Alright, so we're done with Strong Style. That was it. That was the end of it. We just have to use Rock Slide 4 more times and Double Edge. Oh, it's going to be Double Edge. It's going to be real annoying. Yeah, Double Edge is going to be the annoying move to use. I guess what we could do is we could go to, like, another area, like, Alabaster or something, and then we could just hit up the camp, walk out, fight the Pokemon, come back, walk out, fight the Pokemon, something like that. I mean, I guess we could just leave then. Yeah, we're going to do it this session for sure, but I don't want to waste 1 billion Hoppo Berries on a 5 PowerPoint move. That's kind of a waste. But yeah, Buizel is a Pokemon that I have completed before in the Dex, so that is that's the shiny hunting at work right there. Pretty sweet. Do I actually need to catch any more? Yes, I do. I need to catch 7 more. I have to find more Silcoons. But yeah, Yandriel, if you have any questions about this game, I'm happy to answer to the best of my abilities. Specifically, you know, anywhere, you know, if you're looking for Pokemon or something, that too. Oh, that's an alpha. Holy shit. Bro, imagine not catching this thing. I mean, I need to catch this, so I shouldn't knock it out. I gotta bring a false swiper, honestly. That's the one thing I need to do that I don't. Someone in my party has to know false swipe. You know what's gonna happen? That alpha's gonna disappear because it's gonna turn to nighttime. Oh well, what? It's fine. I don't need an alpha Beautifly. That's just whatever. That's overkill. I got alpha Wurmples. Let's see if I could go over there and actually catch it real quick before it turns to nighttime. Where is it? Here we go. Okay. Do I need to catch this? Number caught during daylight hours. I mean, that would help. Or number defeated with rock type. I mean, I guess I might as well. Okay, here's what I'll do. I'll try to catch it. And if I don't, I'm going to just try to defeat it. I mean, it's not even tried because I know I will be able to. And there you go. Perfect. See, I know where to find Beautiflies if I need them, so it's not a problem. I actually really like this soundtrack, specifically because it sounds very Zelda-esque. Okay. Rock moves. We have to use 4 rock slides. So that's not that bad. That's pretty easy. I love that they're aggressive too. That's the best part. These nice, cute butterflies are just the worst. Oh, great. And it missed. Okay. What I used to call that? A DBZ moment where, like, they both... Oh, come on, dude. You're gonna miss an 85 accuracy move twice? I'm just gonna strong style it just for the memes at this point. Please hit so I could go catch this Silcoon before it turns to nighttime. I bet Silcoons just hop away. Yeah, I gotta reset. As you can see, sometimes my feed just cuts out like that. I gotta reset the thing. Hold on, deactivate, reactivate. There you go. I gotta redo that because that's a little nuts. What? Oh, dude, that's so stupid. That's so funny. But yeah, like I said, we're gonna do playthroughs of Sword. I'm sorry, of Shield, of all the other games. We'll get around to that at some point. I don't know when it's gonna happen. I kind of want to mess around with Let's Go Pikachu, so that will probably happen earlier than the other ones. But Lord knows I hate motion control games. So at some point I'm gonna be more annoyed than anything else playing it. But yeah, that's definitely gonna happen soon. The other two, Scarlet, I'm gonna boot them up. Maybe I'll do one stream of each just to, like, mess around, you know? So, like, maybe that could be something I do. We just have to catch Burmese now. Yeah, Struggle Bug will be easy. We haven't done anything with Bibarel, Silcoon, and then, obviously, Rhydon we're trying to complete. We have to use 29 more tackles. We actually broke 90k, which is pretty good. So I wonder, are there exactly 100,000 points in the Pokedex? I play on Pokemon Sword instead of Shield. Yeah, I played Sword too. What I did is I bought, I already did playthroughs on Let's Go Eevee. I did a stream playthrough of Sword. I did a playthrough of BDSP, both of them. And now I did a full playthrough of this, which is why we're on stream like 77 or something. And I just want to go play the other games, so that way I could A, use them as Pokebank storage, and B, also as just content. Content's content, right? Like that's the one thing I will say. So I will definitely do that at some point. As for these Silcoons, we could actually use them because if we level them up, we can evolve them, and that counts as evolving a Pokemon during the daytime. So the one thing that I will say is like a little oh, this is good. Okay, I'm gonna reload this. I'm definitely gonna reload this because either we get a shiny Gyarados or we could go back and get a Zoroark. Okay. The one thing that I will say is that when you catch a Pokemon in the Pokedex, right, you know, you get credit for it, right? It says this is how many you've caught up to a set amount, and then you can catch more if you want, right? But this category, number caught during daylight hours, is actually exploitable. I don't know if this is intended. I guess it kind of is. But if you evolve a Pokemon into that Pokemon, so like, I'm going to sleep until daytime, right? Let's sleep until midday. And then I'm going to take out these Silcoons. I'm going to level them up using candies. If you evolve a Pokemon using whatever, and it has that as its criteria, you get the credit for that. And that's something that is very helpful to know. I wish I had known it earlier in the game when I was doing stuff, because it is very helpful to be able to say, oh, I know how to get this, and then to do it, right? So, like, I have 3 Silcoons, right? And I need to catch a lot more, right? So that's fair. So we're going to feed them. Okay, very nice. Was he level 9 or was he level 8? I guess he was level 8. That's fine. And I don't have any smalls, so I'll just waste this. It's fine. It's not a big deal. I need to farm experience candies anyway. It is what it is. Okay. So, as you can see, what I'll do now is I'm going to evolve this. This is going to count 11 to 12. And it's such a good thing to know. And this is how you can really increase your Pokedex really fast, is by doing one Pokemon and then looking at its evolution. Because there's no breeding in this game, so we can't breed downward. That would make it too easy, I guess. I just don't think they wanted to put it in, right? So it'll say 12 now. Yep, 12. And you could just do this on however many Silcoons. So not only did I get credit for Silcoons, but those same Silcoons are now giving me credit for Beautifly. And then I'm just going to release them all. I don't need them. It's the beauty of this game, man. Sometimes you just gotta do weird stuff, and it just kind of works out. I love that about this game. And then, yeah, it just saves time. It saves time, resources, it's efficient, and it's a bunch of Beautiflies I'm never gonna do anything with. That's what I mean, man. If the next Pokemon game is more like this, but with other stuff attached to it, man, like there's something gold here that's never gonna be realized, and it really makes me sad because like I would have loved a full-on expansion of this game. I don't care. This game might be a year old. I wish they would drop it. I wish they would drop a random expansion for this game a year after it came out. All right, I'm gonna use this, even though I don't really need it technically. How much space we have? Not a ton, as usual. Okay. What was it again? I'm moving the Weasel. That's what it was. I couldn't remember for the life of me why I was doing that. Well, we found our shiny in the stream, so I'm already happy. Oh, wait. Maybe I shouldn't. I guess I'm not reloading for those Zoroarks. Oh, fuck. Maybe I will. I'll reload for those Zoroarks. That's whatever. Alright. Dude, I want that red Gyarados so badly. It'll be like the 4th one I'll get, but I want it. I really do. Oh, do we have anyone? Yeah, we'll use it. It's fine. It's not the worst thing in the world. And then at some point, one stream, I just gotta take the time out of my life to level up and catch Snorlax. You have to feed it like 50 times. It's ridiculous. Alright, I'm gonna save over here first. Okay, no shiny. Why did I do that? Now I can't go back. Okay, whatever. Too late. I forgot that there was the Zoroark event. Oops. That was really dumb of me. Oh, well. I wasn't even thinking. I was like, I gotta save. Because I lost that Mime Jr. like 2 weeks ago. And I still have nightmares about that. Wow. Okay, anyway. Oh, that's not my actual Empoleon. That's another one. Okay. That's why. I thought that was the one I used during the playthrough. So, for anyone who's curious to review this, right? If a Pokemon spawns during an outbreak, every outbreak is determined when you go back to Jubilife. The Pokemon that spawn during the outbreak are also determined when the outbreak itself is spawned. So in other words, whatever 10 to 15 Pokemon would spawn from an outbreak, that is hard set and cannot change if you were to reload the game, right? So if an outbreak does not yield a shiny Pokemon, it will never yield a shiny Pokemon. That specific outbreak. You have to wait for it to reset and come back and, you know, so like, if there's no shiny in this Gyarados event, I could reload this 100 times. It'll always be the same. So the next Gyarados event that spawns might have a shiny. Again, it's all random. It's determined by chance. So I used to soft reset hardcore. I don't really do that anymore. I'd rather make progress in the decks and other stuff. I don't like to do that whole... I don't like to do it too often. Usually I'll do it if it's like a bunch of Pokemon at once I like. But yeah, there's a bunch of... There's Sabuna Switch on Twitter and other people who put a lot of time into figuring out the RNG and the exact calculations the game uses to determine A, if an area has an outbreak, B, if it's an outbreak, a massive mass or a mass outbreak, and C, what the Pokemon are in the outbreak itself. I'm trying not to aggro multiple, but I can't deploy them. What the hell? So yeah, that's the real important thing to know. Oh, I got 2. And it missed. Very nice. Thank you. Very unfortunate, whatever. Alright, I'm gonna have to dodge one move here as well, because I was kind of in a bad position. Oh wow, I got laser too. I love how that once you're in combat, you can't be hit by anything. Yeah, I should have agile styled that. I thought about it after I did the move. I was like, yeah, I should have agile styled it. Alright. I actually cannot. Let's see if this is a one shot. This should be good enough. Very nice. Any more spawning? Alright, so once an outbreak is down to... Is that 3 Pokemon? Yeah, once an outbreak's down to 3 Pokemon, no more will spawn. Only a maximum of 4 spawn at any given time. Now, this does not preclude these other Gyarados from being shiny. Even the magic... Did I finish Gyarados? I think I did, right? Yes, okay. So, the benefit that you get from completing the dex entirely is you get bonus rolls on top of that Pokemon. So for example, hello Snapbug, welcome to the stream. But yeah, if you, let's say you have a Pokemon, right? And obviously you complete the dex. You have the shiny charm. When you complete the individual thing 100%, the individual entry, you get +2 rolls to any shiny chances. So effectively it makes it from a 1 in 819, and it takes it down more like to 1 in 585, if I'm remembering the chart correctly. Which is insanely helpful, right? That means it's basically like a 1 in 600 Pokemon. Not bad, especially when you're, you know... In the average stream, I probably fly by at least 1,000, maybe 2,000 Pokemon. Very easy, you know, very easy numbers to squeeze out, right? And now, if you do an outbreak, it can go down on massive masses. It goes down to like 1 in 200 and something, and then on mass outbreaks, it goes down to 1 in 130 something. I don't know. I have the charts. I need to display them on the stream. I need to do that. I'm gonna get around to that, or at least have it as a little thing I could bring up on the side, just because I always reference it, and I've shown it on the stream a couple of times. But again, I've done so many playthroughs or so many streams of this game. Like, we're on stream 77. And I mean, granted, you could argue it's been over 300, maybe 400 days since this game came out. That's still a lot, man. That's like 1 out of every 4 calendar days or some shit. Or what is it? No, is it 1? No, it's like 1 out of every 6 calendar days. Which basically almost adds up to once a week. So yeah, that's more or less what I've been...
Oh my god. Got him. Please.
Thank you for the follow, Shaq Zib.
Fuck you. That's fucking awesome.
Thank you for the follow. That was actually a rare alert. Dude, I gotta put more rare alerts. I'm thinking I gotta have like, it's gotta be like 1 in 8, right? Like 1 in. I try to have a good balance of alerts for the channel. How scared was he on a scale of 1 to 10? Not that time. That time I was actually looking at OBS. But I like to be quiet and let people get their alerts. Armor, welcome. Thank you for stopping by. I remember we were seeing some familiar faces for weekly Arceus, dude. See, the goal is to get at least like 1,000 people on this stream every week, and then we can petition Game Freak to make another one of these so I can complain about it again. By the way, there was an Eevee spawn, and there's no shiny, unfortunately. If there's one thing that I want to make abundantly clear, I love shiny Eevee. The problem is shiny hunting an Eevee is obnoxious. You only have a couple really good methods, and none of them are very good, and all of them are time-consuming. You could either use the 3DS... Oh, I guess you can't buy them anymore, right? You can't buy the 3DS games. So that method's already sold, but like you could use the 3DS Virtual Console Gen 2 games. You could use 2 DSs in the Mew exploit, which is what I did, to get a shiny Ditto guaranteed. And then you could breed Eevees using that shiny Ditto, because the way breeding works in Gen 2 is very messed up. But yeah, enjoying the stream. I just got this game recently, but loving it so far. We got 2 people who just got the game. I'm really glad you guys are enjoying it. I personally prefer it very much to Violet. I think that compared to Scarlet Violet, this game is way more fun on the single player aspect, and I really enjoy it. So I hope you guys have a good playthrough. You know, my recommendation to you, spend as much time free roaming and catching as you can. Okay, that's what I did. In my opinion, I was very leveled. I had a lot of fun, you know, evolving, doing stuff. Definitely make sure you spend as much time as possible doing that. So someday I will probably jot down like all the little notes and tips that I know about this game. I really should. Like how the shinies work and maybe make like a little compilation guide or something. I could do that. I mean, I would source Sabuna and I guess Reddit, but like preemptively, I don't remember everyone. Like, I had a lot of complaints about this game. I'm not going to pretend like I was always the biggest fan of this game. I think there's a lot of things that's not great about it and pretty shitty. But then Violet came out, and I looked at this game a little differently. I mean, again, I still don't think it's amazing, but yeah. So, like I said, shiny events, like, right now, right, I just came back to Jubilife. There's, I think, a 25% chance of a massive mass outbreak spawning, and a 20% chance of a mass outbreak spawning in any area. So the game rolls this for each area, right? So there's about a 45% chance of an outbreak occurring of some kind. The Pokemon that gets selected is determined from a list. There's normal odds, and then there's rare odds, right? That's a little complicated. But then on top of that, you know, the 16 or so Pokemon, because every outbreak has a different amount of Pokemon, the 16 or so Pokemon that will spawn, give or take, I think it's like maximum like 15 or 16 and minimum 10 for an outbreak. And then for a massive mass, it can be, I think, like 10 to 12. It's some numbers like that. They're determined right now. It's already been determined since the outbreak's been spawned, so. I finished Moon then Shield. This is far superior. I liked Moon. I liked the Ultras. I think the Ultras were fun, even if the base games had better story. Yeah, she did finish this before me. Oh, yeah, by the way, the Starly spawn right here. So, the only other thing I would say if you want to shiny hunt in this game is that the way that the shiny spawning works is that the game will obviously randomly determine it, and then it'll play that little jingle that you might... You know, I got it with the Weasel earlier. It will play that sound once you are in range, even if you're not looking at the shiny Pokemon. Actually, Mythbuster tested that, which was pretty funny. That was a long time ago. But yeah, it'll play the shiny effect even if you're not looking. So that way, you know, you could say, oh, well, crap, there's a shiny. So a lot of times you will hear the shiny sound effect before you see the shiny in person. Unless you're looking dead at it, obviously. So yeah. That's one of those things I think that would benefit a lot of people. I would heavily recommend turning off autosave once you're done with the story or if you're shiny hunting. If you get a shiny to spawn, save your game immediately. I messed that up 2 streams ago. Which is rare. That's only the second shiny that I've lost. So. Yeah, no, I sometimes go back and play the DS games. I like Gen 7, so yeah. Complete research task will help. Yes. So that Armor brings up a good point. The higher... These things look weirdly colored. I don't know why that is. They look gray for some reason. So what will happen is that, you know, we got so many people here. I'm gonna pull it up on the stream. Just give me 2 seconds. Let me pull this chart up because it's a little bit unfair for me to reference a chart that I'm not actually gonna pull up on stream. So I'll pull this chart up. Why is there a Final Fantasy timeline in my Pokemon folder? Here we go. I'm gonna download this and put this in my content resources folder, so that way I can pull it up when I need to, because it is a little unfair that I don't pull this up when I absolutely need to. So if you're curious, this is the chart that I'm using. Shout out to Sabuna Switch on Twitter. So what happens is that your base rate of getting a shiny, as you can see, is 1 in 4,096. So every time the game spawns a Pokemon and you walk by it and force it to appear in the world, there is a 1 in 4,096 chance that you see that Pokemon and it's shiny and it plays the little sound effect. Do I have it somewhere in here, maybe? It plays this. That's the sound effect, alright? Hopefully no one's actually playing this game and gets scared. I'm sorry. That still scares me. But every time you do something in this game, right? So when you get no bonuses, no nothing, it's 1 in 4,096. When you get Dex Research 10, which means you have the that Pokemon's research level to 10, which I could show you. Hold on, I'll go back. Right? Like right here, like Apom. See, I have research level 10. That cuts your shiny odds, or I guess I should say it doubles it, right? It doubles it down to 1 in 2,048 and 25. It's not completely clean math, but it is what it is. research perfect. You probably won't get this before the shiny charm. I would recommend getting the shiny charm first, because as you see, when you have research level 10 and the shiny charm, you go down to 1 in 819. That's really good. That's a fifth of what it is to begin with. So I heavily recommend that you play the game, enjoy the story, have fun with everything, then focus on getting research level 10 on every Pokemon, so you can get the shiny charm by completing the game. Then obviously there's mass outbreaks and massive masses. As you can see, these lower the odds down even more. I will try to upload this somewhere. Maybe I'll like clip it in the description of the YouTube video or something. I'll see how YouTube likes having links, right? Sometimes they don't. But this is just a good general chart to have that lets you get a good mindset of for how shinies spawn in this game. So they say that the rates are for version 1.1.0. This game only ever had one major update, and I'm pretty sure it's 1.1.1. They didn't change the shiny odds. This is how it works. So yeah, that and this is what the Pokeball, the different marks look like. When you have the normal Pokeball mark, it means your research level's 10. It means you've completed enough tasks to get the Pokemon to rank 10, right? If you have the golden, the shiny Pokeball, that means you've done everything, as you can see. So stuff like that, just helpful to visualize, either for anyone who watches this later or for, the two people on Twitch who are new to the game. This is some of the end game stuff. It's completely spoiler free. It's just Pokemon hunting, right? And I could waste this. That's fine. Yeah, that's what I do every week. Every week I come here and I try to get more Pokedex completion and try to get my shiny of the stream, as I call it. We already got it today. It was a Buizel. But yeah. So what that means is that if you're looking for shinies, the best thing you could do is get the shiny charm. Do mass outbreaks instead of massive masses, although some Pokemon only appear in mass outbreaks and vice versa. Some Pokemon only appear in massive masses. And then try to get that Pokemon's research level to perfect. That gives you the best possible odds, right? So for example, I don't have Staravia completed, so my best odds of getting a shiny Staravia right now are 1 in 137. Pretty good, right? Pretty good. If I were to complete Staravia in the Pokedex, right? I haven't completed, right? No. If I were to complete it, my odds would go from 1 in 137 to 1 in 128. And that's, that's even better, right? Massive masses have lower shiny rates, but more Pokemon spawn. So if you're not looking for anything in particular, I guess you could do massive masses. Ultimately, the biggest limiting factor is just that this dex is very small. Yeah, no problem, Shaq. If you got any questions, I play this every Saturday, 9 to 12. Some days maybe I start at 7. I was supposed to start at 7, I forgot. But yeah, 9 to 12 Eastern Standard Time. More than happy to answer any questions. And then someday we're going to finish the Pokedex in this game, and I'm going to be really sad because I'm going to run out of excuses to play this game. Anyway, let's go defeat some Pokemon. Right, let's go defeat some alphas. You should also pick up these satchels as much as possible. They might not spawn right away depending on where your story progress is. Basically, when you pick them up, you return them to whoever it is, right? Oh, look, Basculin. Actually, let me tell you this. Basculin, look at that. See, Basculin barely saw me, and it didn't get the alert, and it flees. Some Pokemon just flee right off the bat. And they don't do the little, oh, you're there, and run around and leave. No, Basculin's a Pokemon that just leaves, okay? So that's why I say, like, hopefully you never get a shiny Basculin, because, man, if you approach that the wrong way, that fucker's gone. Have I found a shiny alpha yet? Yes, my third ever shiny was an alpha shiny. So it is possible to get an alpha shiny. Whether or not a Pokemon is shiny is determined entirely separately from whether or not it is an alpha. So just bear that in mind for all of you guys. Whether or not a Pokemon is shiny is completely separate from whether or not it's alpha. Unless the Pokemon is shiny locked, that's different, obviously. But if you're just looking for a shiny Pokemon, you could get a shiny alpha. That totally happens. But you have to... I aggroed you? Okay, I did. You have to understand the odds are very rare of that happening, needless to say, so. What? Oh, it's the Skorupi, and yeah, Murkrow for some reason gets aggro. I don't know. Murkrow is a bully. I've never found one yet. Yeah, it's rare. Think about it. You got to get a shiny Pokemon, and then you got to get some. So the best way to get shiny alphas is probably to do massive mass outbreaks. So there's 3 kinds of massive mass outbreaks. There's normal massive mass outbreaks, which is that Pokemon just spawns 8 to 12 times. That's it. There's the berry ones that give you the Aguav berries. That lets you, you know, do stuff. You can either use them as items or you can use them to determine what Pokemon are in it. They explain it when you get to it. And then there's the alpha spawning ones, right? The ones that will guaranteed spawn alphas when they evolve. Sometimes they do. Sometimes it spawns the higher evolution and sometimes it spawns alphas and sometimes it's both. That's probably your best bet for getting a shiny alpha. Again, the only other thing you could do is hope that one of the static alpha spawns on the map are, what's the word I'm looking for? Are shiny. That's the best thing that you could do. Also, Shaq, there is a website. Where is it? I always... Where is this website? What was the name of it? Does anybody remember the name of the website? The Gamer Guides. Yeah, here we go. There is a website for Arceus where they have the maps. Let me see if I can find it real quick. They have all the maps where everything can spawn and all things like that. I'll just link it. I think Twitch lets me link in my own channel, maybe. So, obviously, if you don't want to spoil yourself, I highly... We having a rainstorm? I guess we are. I highly recommend if you don't want to spoil yourself, just you know, dump that somewhere, and then when you're done with the game and you're looking for things, there's a bunch of different pickups in this game that you can find. I highly recommend you use that, so you don't pull your hair out, because some of the stuff is pretty well hidden, some of it's not so much. What was I looking for? Octillery. Electric types. There's not a lot of good electric types in this game. That is really my one complaint. The best electric types probably could be like Arceus and Porygon, which you could have Arceus hold the plate or whatever, but you can't really... Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Thundurus is also good. Thundurus? It's probably just Thundurus, isn't it? Okay. We need to also get Lumineon. Lumineon... Number 3. Oh, I mean, it's someday. It's not today. Yeah, we're going to work on Empoleon next. I need Lumineon kills. Yes, electric types. And Finneon we just need to use. So Finneon is actually set up. I don't have to do anything with Finneon. So Finneon and Lumineon are getting pretty set up. Yeah, no problem. Again, I want to, I might just, like, make an Imgur. I have an Imgur for my channel. Or, I don't know if it's for my channel, but, you know, I have an Imgur. I might just dump some of this stuff on that Imgur. Like, some of these Sabuna Switch documents. Because it's very helpful. Like, once you visualize it, you begin to understand how the game is working. That's when you go from, you know, just messing around to whatever. But like I said, you just started the game. I would just recommend just playing it. I'm just throwing this out there in case, you know, you go off, you know, whatever, you know, you don't come back. That's fine. I just want to make sure that being forearmed with knowledge is better. And in my opinion, it made the experience of this game way better once I beat it. You know what I mean? And it makes me wish that I had started completing the Pokedex sooner, because I would have been done. I would probably be done by now. I mean, like, look how many streams in we are. Like, for real. we are, I'm like 200 hours in. This is my most streamed game ever. No, maybe Final Fantasy takes that cake, actually. I take that back. Final Fantasy might be my most streamed game. But this is definitely going to be number 2. For sure. Okay. I need to catch this. Seen the video, they saved in front of the alpha Pokemon, kept closing game, coming back and found an alpha shiny. Only if the time of day changes. A Pokemon that spawns is guaranteed to be shiny even if you close the game and reload it. If it is shiny, it will be shiny until it either despawns, you chase it away, or you defeat it. Or you leave the area. One of the 3. Can't be everything. It has to be one or the other. So what's likely is that they were closing the game and maybe the time of day was changing, and then that caused a new Pokemon to spawn. Alright, perfect. That's why I say always save if you see a shiny. Especially if it's one that flees, right? I would use sticky globs as well, by the way, Shaq. And I forget who else it was that was here earlier. I would use sticky globs. They're a really good item. What they do is that when you hit a Pokemon with it, it will stun the Pokemon. Now, how many sticky globs you need to stun a Pokemon depends on, like, the Pokemon. So, lower level Pokemon and unevolved and lower tier Pokemon only need 1 sticky glob to stun them. Alphas need 3 to 4. But what happens, I could show this actually. I'll just use them, it's fine. Let me actually show this, right? So, like, this is an alpha, right? He's gonna knock me down. There's nothing I could do to stop it, really. Dude, are you awake? Okay, I don't know what he's doing. Homie, you were supposed to work with me there. Wow. Okay, well, I needed that. Alright, that was a terrible example, and we didn't learn anything from that. He just lets me walk around him and catch him. Alright, sure. Alright, cool fish. I'm gonna try to catch this. Okay. I got it. The music stopped. So that's the thing about catching alphas, is if the music stops, you've caught the Pokemon. That's how it works. That's how I knew immediately I caught it. The one jump kind of also would be a dead giveaway, but I knew immediately. I was like, yeah, I got it. That's it. Ash, are you there by any chance? Are you there? She might not. If she's not, then I'll message her on Discord. It's nothing serious. I just wanted to ask a question while I'm here. I don't know if I want to mess with this. Let's go over here. I haven't even discussed things like the sisters. I would prefer that you play the game first, Shaq. And don't worry about it. Oh, shit, look at this. I mean, I totally don't need to catch this, but maybe I will just for shits and giggles. Maybe someone out there wants an alpha Piplup. I don't know. Caught it. Right? Yeah, music. I think that I'm pretty sure my theory about the music is spot on. I'm pretty sure if the music stops, you've caught the Pokemon. I was gonna ask, you're a writer, right? Do you write stuff like stories and stuff? He fell asleep? He's not gonna catch it. Hilarious. You ever write like a Pokemon story or something? I'm just curious. Because I feel like you said that you write stuff. No reason. I'm just curious. You ever write like I guess it would be like fanfic or something? Pokemon fanfiction? Do I have to use Rock Slide again? I don't think so. Whatever. I'm out of PowerPoints. I wasn't about to use a thing. Oh, Ash, please let me read it. Please definitely link that to me. Either in DM or Discord. I'll read it. Alright, let me see if I could find one of the sisters. No. Okay. What do I need for Mothim? I hate this because I'm getting back into Pokemon, and Pokemon annoys me fundamentally. I get annoyed at this franchise way too hard. But lately I've been getting back into this and Star Wars. It's ridiculous. Because next week is Jedi Survivor, and I'm really hype. Who hasn't? I haven't. Writing is a lot of work for me. Like, I don't know. That's what... I'm too shut... Alright. Very unfortunate. Alright. We have to defeat a bunch of Mothim with Rock Slide. I guess we should just do that now as well. That's what I like to do. I like to get multiple Pokemon done back to back. The worst Pokemon to try to get Dex completion for are jumping out of trees, lightweight Pokemon, like the entries that say catch a Pokemon that's like of a certain weight. So like, here we go. Where is it? Like Burmy, number you've seen leap out of tree. Oh my god, that lightning is close. Thunder? Thunder? Damn, the lightning was bright as shit, but the thunder is way out there. That kind of scared me a little bit. Dude, the aliens are coming. And what was I saying? Yeah, so the worst ones are definitely, number you've seen leap out of trees can be really bad for certain Pokemon. For example, like, Vespiquen. I think there's only one tree on the map that has Vespiquen jump out, and it's really annoying to get. The other ones that are not great. See, heavy specimens are easy, because if there's an alpha version of it, that's easy to catch, right? It's really, the light specimens that are hard. So, there you go. That's fine. If I ever get courage, I'll pass the link along, but I'm too shy about it. Never... Yeah, I have interest. Sure, why not? Why not? I mean, out of all the fanfic, things, I remember one time my friends and I, we read about, Division fanfic, because I was trying to tell them, like, dude, there's fanfic of everything, and we were big into the Division. This is how you know this was a long time ago. This was like 2016. And you know what? I respect it. I respect people putting their work out there like that. See, me, when I do streams like this and I do playthroughs, is it work? I mean, in the liberal sense of the word, right? But, like, you know, I mean, I do care about what I put out a little bit. But, you know, it is what it is. Sometimes you get torn to shreds. Sometimes people like what you do. It's nice. I don't want you judging me for my writing. Ash, I've known you for 3 years now. Do you think I'm really going to judge you for your writing habits? Come on. I'm going to play. Nice to meet you. I'm Newfound. Yeah, take care, Shaq. You have a good one, all right? You have a good, fun time. You know, just enjoy yourself with the game. When you fully complete everything, more than happy to give you the full loadout, or the full lowdown on everything. But you have a good one. Nice chatting. Thank you. Always appreciate. It's nice. It's nice to meet people that play this game. We're gonna create the Arceus community. That's what we're gonna do. We're gonna create a community of people that only play Legends Arceus and no other Pokemon game since. That's what we're gonna do. I have to catch these. Oh, dude. Okay, this is an example of a sticky glob. As you can see, it immediately incapacitates it. Boom, done. I'm gonna run out of box space again. You judge me, or I share the link. I'm not going to share the link. Oh, good lord. I'm not an asshole. I was just curious. If you really don't want to share it, Ash, then don't worry about it. It's not a big deal. What is he doing? What is he doing? He's scaring the shit out of me, man. If you don't want to share it, Ash, it's fine. Don't worry about it. I have to use this. Oh, I'm going to get Giga Drained. Oh, this is going to be really... Dude, what is with this lightning? They're gonna... Dude, my building's gonna get hit by this lightning. All my power's gonna go out. It's gonna fry my electronics. I'm gonna be so angry. I would actually be seething if that happened. That would be actual acts of God to stop me from streaming video games. Good lord. See, I'm gonna write the Who's Man's fanfic someday. That's really why I'm doing this. I need to take notes from people who actually do it. I gotta write the Who's Man's Final Fantasy XIV fanfiction. That's gonna be crazy. This is gonna be all full-on... Oh, how much damage did I just take? 21? I can't survive enough. I'm just healing. I'm gonna heal. I'm not... It's fine. I'm gonna heal. Yeah, I also don't think full restores are worth it in this game, just FYI. I kicked my water bottle. I kicked all of them down earlier. I don't think full restores are worth it, personally. I think they're too cost prohibitive and expensive. I'm flat out embarrassed. Then you don't have to share it, Ash. Don't worry about it. See, I know when I write the Who's Man's fanfic, that is gonna be lit. It's gonna be crazy. Yeah! Dude, Final Fantasy XIV fanfics must be insane. They must be insane. And I'm just saying the safe for work ones too. It's gonna be nuts. I mean, technically it's not too late. I'm streaming. I'm not on Discord. Insane. Dude, what is this lightning? You got me sweating over here. I'm scared. But I guess the storm is over off to something. It's probably in New Jersey or some shit. Okay, what are we doing again? Alpha Glameow. I think I already have one. Right on, right? Oh, dude, I'm gonna just get this out the way. But I'm gonna catch this thing first. Alright, done. I love that you can hear the music fade. That is the best part. That is so good. I gave up on smutty innocent. I never would have expected that you write that, honestly. In fairness, so here's the crazy part. So one time I used to raid Final. I used to raid on 14. I was raiding 14. We actually had someone come in who was apparently I never got to confirm this because they left so soon. They apparently were a voice actor for hentai, and I was thinking to myself, that is the weirdest thing someone has ever said to me on Final Fantasy IV. It's been way weirder stuff since then, but like I was thinking to myself, you know, that's kind of crazy. She had a godlike voice. I'm not kidding. Her voice was the most attractive thing I've ever heard in my life. I swear to God. And I was really like, dude, she has a 10 out of 10 voice. I'll never forget that. You never realize you could fall in love with a voice until that. That was the craziest shit ever. Did I heal, by the way? I wasn't paying attention. I'm too busy remembering that. But then she left our static out of nowhere. It was really weird. I didn't even question. I was like, yeah, I kind of expected she wasn't going to be around. She wasn't really a hardcore raider. This was back in, what was it? What was the Eden's Promise? We were doing E10. And I remember that. Dude, I remember her voice. That shit was nuts. She had the best voice I have ever heard. Ever. It would, like, the way I describe it is like liquid honey being poured in your ear. It's just like, man, that's crazy. Some people, man, they get born and they're just given like crazy voices. And then like, so like an example of this, which is a bad example because of what he later did in his life, would be R. Kelly. R. Kelly's a one-of-a-kind singer, and he's also a one-of-a-kind piece of shit. Let's leave it at that. And dude, what is this lightning? Oh, good. It's like a flashbang going off outside. Yes, I've seen lightning before, but it looks like it's so close. I've never seen it like that. It's crazy. I came across a VTuber. Was it Corpse? Corpse has a legit 10 out of 10 voice. Some people just got good voices. I'm not one of those people. It's a true tragedy. My adoring fans are pushed to tears that I was not gifted with such a beautiful voice. I don't know what Ed Sheeran or The Weeknd sound like. No, I know what The Weeknd sounds like. He was in that one song that I remember, like Starboy or something. Some people just got it. I don't know. And then people hated Corpse or something after his face reveal. It was the weirdest shit ever. I was like, really? They were like, wow. I think I saw comments. We were like, wow, a guy with a voice like that looks like this. I'm like, wow, that is incredibly toxic and rude. I'm like, what? Listen, sometimes in reality, you just roll a 10 in looks and a 0 on everything else. Life is like Fallout a little bit. You know, you divvy up your special stats, and some people just get like a 9 in attractiveness and then like a 0 in personality. Or sometimes people give a 9 in like interests and then like a 0 in compatibility with you. It's insane. It's so crazy. Do I have Grass Knot, by the way, on this thing? I think I should, right? Yes, okay. I have Leaf Blade, that's fine. Why did I say Grass Knot? Yeah, I need to start defeating Gold Ducks, that's why. I saw that when I was tabbing through earlier, when I was going through the Pokedex. My voice puts me to sleep! Dude! What? That's a good thing. No, I'm fucking around. I'm fucking around. It's the weirdest compliment ever. Your videos are good. They put me to sleep. Yeah, I don't take offense to that. That's sometimes making long form content is nice like that. But it's unfortunate because it means I can never actually have an ASMR channel. Very unfortunate. I don't know how we could have ASMR when I have, like, game sounds playing in the background. But, I mean, you know what? What works, works, right? Hold on. What is this? This is going to be a Wormadam. I need to defeat Wormadam, right? I'm pretty sure. I mean, like, I'd rather just check and not get it wrong, honestly. Oh, Lord. Fire-type moves. Okay. There's a Burmy. I had to catch this. Okay. I'm telling you, all the tree Pokemon are the worst, man. Uh-oh. Yeah, you could get the 3 shake and still catch. Alright, anyway. I would totally be a voice actor in another timeline. That would be lit. That would be such a cool thing to do. It would be a massive shitpost for me to do that. I would love that. Sadly, reality was not kind enough to give me a voice that would let me do that. That would have been top tier. Okay. We might have to make... You know what? Let's just make a trip real quick into Pokemon Home. I'm going to dump like 90% of these Pokemon except maybe the Quillfish. Right? How many Quillfish do I have? Actually, I can't move the Quillfish anyway because like there's no other game they can go into. So I'm gonna make a real quick trip into Pokemon Home. I guess maybe what we should do is let's try to max out Rhydon first. Where the fuck is Rhydon? Dude. There it is. Let's just do 10 more double edges. Just get this out the way. There's no reason for me to leave and then reboot the game. Let's just do this real fast, and then we could come back and do whatever. I'm gonna beat up on Glameows while I do it. Yeah, no, it's a shame. I was like, listen. My thing about it is if she had just said, listen, this group is a little more hardcore than I anticipated. I really don't feel comfortable raiding. I think you guys should find someone else. I would have been cool with it. I had no beef with her. I was legitimately going to question. I was going to be like, so how did you get into that? Like, where do you even go to sign up for something like this? I mean, maybe people approach you, especially if you're a woman, right? Probably. You can find a billion dudes like me who will gladly shitpost in voice acting for no reason. But, yeah, I don't know. Hell, I would have loved to have an interview with her on the podcast or something. I would have loved that. That would have been a really cool interview. I would have been like, listen, so, you know, I would have prepared a whole thing. I thought about this in my head. I was like, you know, listen, I could do some content. You know, I could get some interviews or something. It'd be kind of cool. It'd be interesting. Didn't happen. Unfortunately, we don't live in a good timeline where that would have happened. It would have been crazy. Never trust e-girls on Final Fantasy. That's the lesson here to be learned. Never trust them. It's always bad news. Alright, is that Tiny? Please say yes. I hate you. Dude, number of small specimens is like one of the worst categories to try to complete. It's really bad. Like, you literally don't... I'm not going to catch anymore, actually, because, like, if I catch more, then I'm going to run out of space, and, like, if a shiny spawns, I want to make sure I have space. I hate those. Yeah, I mean, that's most of 14, though, so... I speak from experience. Yes, this was one of those experiences. She randomly left the static because we asked her, hey, could you play Astrologian? All she had to do was say no. Like, people really can't find their no. You know what I mean? Like, we weren't gonna... No one chewed her out. No one name-called her. No one said anything. She said yes and then got mad that we asked her to play, and she did it. If she had said, hey, no, I can only play whatever class she played. I forget. Hey, no, I can only play this class. I would have said, all right, we'll find someone else to sub for today. I had no problems with it. No one would have had problems. She got mad and left. And that, from my perspective, that's all I know. And so I can only tell the story as I know. I don't know, maybe someone talked with her or something. I have no idea. And I don't want to say people did or didn't because I don't know. So, I was chill. Even afterwards, I messaged her. I was like, hey, you know, I don't know if you remember me or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Because she was chill other than that, right? But it is what it is. That's life. But yeah, in general, I would not trust e-girls on 14. Or any MMO, any social game. First of all, there's tons of dudes that play as women on these games. Just either because they like how, you know, the females in the games aesthetically, like the glamour and the gear looks on them, right? Which is understandable. You know that they put a lot more time into designing how females look in games than men, especially with these MMOs. Like, you look at some of the dudes, they're just big, beefy dudes in armor. The women usually sometimes bring out a little bit more, I guess, aesthetic, like, decency, which is ironic because usually it's a lot of boob shots and stuff or whatever. But, like, they, you know, things just look aesthetically a little better, right? Fine, I get that. Totally understandable. Sometimes, again, it's not to shit on anyone. You never know, right? And wait till the AI can replicate, what's the thing called? FaceTime? Bro, we gonna be in some real shit. Did you guys see the Reddit post of, the fake girl that was posting on Roast Me? It was actually an AI-generated image and an AI, chatting with people. Bro, just you wait, man. The future is gonna be real grim, man. A lot of my guildmates main if exactly. I've known tons of dudes that play as women, and I've known tons of women that play as dudes. Well, maybe not tons of women, but you know what I mean. It's oh shit, where is this actually? I guess we'll do this while we're here. I'm gonna get a shiny and a distortion now of all fucking times. Would you believe that nonsense? I would be so angry. That's actually why you really gotta bring a false swiper and just pray you never run into a ghost type. Okay, we just gotta do that one more time. Alright, let's go do this. We're making a lot of good progress, so I got no problems with this. Alright. And then after this, we'll finish up Rhydon, right? This I can release. This is just a random Skorupi. That's fine. A lot of this I'm just gonna dump into home and then put over into Shining Pearl. That's actually one of the... Oh, we need to do these things. Fuck me. I forgot all about that. I gotta go through some of this. I mean, that's why I'm getting the shield. Shield will be my dump for, like, a lot. Because the other thing I could do, actually, believe it or not, is one box at a time. I could get the perfect... I could get the shiny charm for shield probably really early, right? I could definitely do that. I just have to import Pokemon to and from, right? Maybe what I'll do when I play Let's Go Pikachu is I'll try to get a Living Dex in that. Because I did 90% of it in, Eevee. Right? So, like, all I have to do is catch version exclusives in Eevee and then play Pikachu and catch everything else. So maybe I will do that, actually, now that I think about it. And that's going to be me swearing about... That's going to be me in motion controls at the peak. And I hate it, but whatever. Yeah, it's unfortunate. We had a lot. I think we would have had a really good conversation, a really good mutually respectful conversation. It's really a shame. You know, a lot of things just never really seem to work out, unfortunately, and that's one of those. And I don't know why I'm thinking about it today, but it is what it is. Like, now it's obviously too late. Like, I'm not gonna message her out of nowhere. Like, I don't even know if she's on my friends list anymore. Why did I do that? Knowing I don't have a lot of space in my... boxes. Wait, do I even need to catch any more Dustoxes? Oh, I don't. Bro. I forgot. I completed Dustox ages ago. And no Murkrow. My Murkrow is just miserable. Actually, we have enough potions now. I don't have to do that anymore. What is this, 150? We could do 100. That's fine. That's actually perfect. Wait, no. This is 60. There's no 100? Oh, I don't have any super potions? Oh, what the hell? Maybe I put them away by accident. No, we got double edges. Okay. It's funny, though, like, because when I used to play with couples, I used to play with you play with couples on every game, right? I played with a couple ages ago on World of Warcraft. This was, I don't know if the Duty Finder, or I guess what is it called, like the Dungeon Finder existed back then, but we did Blackrock Depths. I've told this story before, and it was like, apparently from what they told me, like obviously I didn't, you know, I didn't verify this, right? But you know, they were said, oh, you know, we're like an older couple, we're like 40 or something, right? I was like maybe 14, 15, nothing ridiculous happened. We played the game, it was cool. But I remember thinking to myself, wow, that's like a really cool experience. You know, you got a married couple over here playing World of Warcraft together. That was really cool. There's no bells and whistles on this, by the way. It was just, I would happen to be young when I was playing World of Warcraft, which is understandable. I play with couples on 14. They're the biggest pieces of shit ever. I hate them. I hate playing with couples on 14. If you have the same last name as someone else, and it's not like a meme last name or something, I'm going to assume you're a couple. It's not likely enough that you're going to be matched in the Duty Finder with someone who isn't. I hate playing with couples on 14. I have way more bad experiences either from drama or, you know, the boyfriend wants his girlfriend to get carried through the fight or something. Bro, oh my god. Stop. Go play Connect 4. go do something else. Please, I'm tired of this shit, man. I can't do it anymore, dude. These people be really trying to push people through savage fights, man. You can't do it. Stop this. You need to stop. You need to stop pretending like you can just show up and get the clear. Like, bro, I don't love her. Okay? It's annoying. To you, this is romantic. To me, I'm not just getting third wheeled, okay? I'm getting fucked over. Like, this is why I stopped joining Clear for One parties. Seriously, I really did. Clear for One parties are the fastest way to waste your afternoon. So, like, sometimes I'll rarely do it because I'm like, all right, you know, let me help out, whatever. I'm in a good mood, or, you know what I mean? Some days you're just in a different mood. You just want to mess around and do something fun, or you know, what you think will be like memorable or something. Man, y'all gotta be able to stand up and say, honey, I love you, but you suck at this game. You gotta be man enough to say that. And some dudes gotta open their purse and find their balls, man. That's too much. I'm done with that. I only got so many hours left in my life, and I do not plan to spend them helping you improve your relationship. Sorry, that's not happening. And I use the word improve in quotations. Oh, wow, it's actually asleep. Look at that. I won't catch it. It's fine. That was... Dude, that had to be Young Link's voice. Bro, that had to be Young Link's voice. There's no way. There's no way. There's also no roll penalty in this game. Unlike, you know, like 007 Everything or Nothing. There's no roll penalty. It's just sluggish a little bit to stand up. That's what I mean. I wish you could improve your character. Like train under the ninja dude or something. Dude, I'm telling you. I played Ocarina, man. I might not like it. I might think it's overhyped, but I played Ocarina of Time, okay? I know what Link sounds like, okay? Who hasn't played Ocarina? That's like the one Nintendo game that's available legitimately on every console they've released since it's or at least every home console. It wasn't on the DS, it was on the 3DS. I had to think about that. Which, hilariously enough, Mario 64 wasn't on the GameCube, but it was on the DS. It's actually kind of insane when you think about it. That's actually really cool. I never did a playthrough of Mario 64, because, like, I didn't... Look, I like DS. I know that's probably, like, heresy. I like that there's multiple characters, and then, you know, everyone does things differently. You can enter stages and get caps or whatever. I like that about that game. I know that's, like, obviously one of the most, like, hyped and played games in history, right? And will be forever. Someday they'll make, like, a super HD Unreal Engine 6 remake of it. And I welcome that. I think that would be cool, but, you know. It is what it is. Anyway. Alright, let's do it. Oh, I didn't even explain anything about this, but to be fair, space-time distortions are part of the story, so I'm glad I didn't actually explain it to anybody here. We just talked about massive mass and stuff. Anyway, it's a bunch of Magnemites. I mean, I guess I could catch them. What? He's still facing me, by the way. That actually shouldn't happen. I think that is a glitch in the game. Okay, thank you. I actually do need to catch them, so this is good. What is this? Dude, what Pokemon did I see there for a second? It wasn't Skuntank. It was something else. Is that a big boy? It's the big chungus of Magnemites. If you've never seen the Metal Gear Solid Big Chungus meme, I definitely recommend you go see it. It basically is like a Metal Gear cutscene. In the best ways possible. I love that. I've seen that video so many times now because it is so funny. It's so good. That's what I mean, man. Some people are real good. Is this the only outbreak or the only space-time you could swim in? It might be. Wow, we got double EVs and they hate me. I only found 2. What the hell? Is it in the center? Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, he turned. You're screwing me over big time here, man. I got it. Go. Get up. Thank you. Double Mr. Mime. I'm gonna throw myself into N-Singer tomorrow. I'm gonna do as many rounds as I can. Yeah, I know that feeling. I gotta do Barbariccia soon. Hey, Devin. Welcome to the stream. Saturday Arceus, dude. Nothing like it. What the hell? The thing on the top disappears. Oh shit, Vaporeon. I like how chill this Vaporeon is. What is going on? Oh shit. Alright, anyway. Why? I don't know why. I just wanted to catch that Vaporeon for some reason. Bro, look at all the EVs they're spawning. This is insane. And Singer's taking a lot out of me. I mean, that's fair. You can only push yourself so hard. I actually did Barbariccia normal today. The guy was using a level 80 weapon, so he didn't have it, like, he was missing like 10,000 health or something. I was like, dude, where's your equipment? That reminds me, I was doing Brute Justice normal, A8S, and the other tank just didn't do anything. So, like, you're supposed to have both tanks grab different adds. Dude, the DPS had to pull that fucker. You're supposed to have the other tank stacked for double rocket punch. Bro, homie was just leaving... What the hell? Homie was just leaving me high and dry. That's all I gotta say. I'm like, bro, I need you. You can't just abandon me in my moment of need. The fuck? Alright, there we go. Alright, who likes Vaporeon? Oh, shit. Well, if a shiny spawns now, I'm actually screwed. Maybe I should just leave. I think we're done. I think we're good, yeah. Yep. Alright. Alright. I don't like being out and about when I have no Poke space. So, yeah. Replace the damaged wires. Replace the router. We've had 2 guys come over and say 2 different things and then fix both of those problems. And it's still crap. Wow, dude. Listen, man. I don't want to say heads would roll, but they better figure out what the hell's going on with my stuff. That's all I'm saying. Like, if you're paying good money for internet and your shit's cutting out, they better figure out what the fuck's wrong. That's all I'm saying. That's crazy. And it just started, because it wasn't really happening before, like, this week or something. So, I mean, I don't know. Hopefully they figure out what it is, because if you're paying good money for this, man, they you know, they can't be messing around with that shit. They gotta figure something out. I don't know what to tell you. Well, I do know what to tell you. Make them figure it out. Man, you pay money, you're gonna figure out what's wrong. You're gonna figure the fuck out. Okay, what was I doing? I guess I'll move these Vaporeons. What's a Pokemon that I plan to do next? I think I said Lumineon? No, let's do Finneon. Do I have Finneon? Yeah, let's do Finneon. That'll be an easy one. And then I had multiple Vaporeons, I think. Yeah, that Dustox can go. Okay. Alright. Let's go back to camp. Or let's go back to Jubilife. Can't help but feeling it has to be something on Arn, but I have no clue what it could be. But here's the best part. That's not your problem. That's their problem. They need to figure it out. And obviously, if it's something you can correct, then sure. But that's their job. Their job is to figure out why the internet is cutting out. And that's not your job. You're the paying customer. They better figure it out. It's not like you cut wires maliciously or something. All right. Anyway, Rhydon's done. Okay. I went inactive. Oh shit. Oh, right. The first time I clicked on Discord since I started the stream. All right. So Rhydon is where again? Goodra, Steelix. Did I? No, I finished Steelix, didn't I? Didn't I? Oh, I didn't. No, I must. I have a Steelix. That's what it is. Okay, Rhydon's done. So what does Rhyperior require? Oh fuck, dude, it's a repeat. Are you serious? Oh come on, man, dude. This is the shit I don't like about this game. I just spent half an hour doing stuff for Rhydon. Now they want me to repeat it. Whatever. I'm annoyed. Anyway, we need to stun the Rhyperior in a Coronet, so I'm gonna do that next. But let me save. Good lord. I'm so annoyed at that. I'm so frustrated. That is frustrating. Damn. That's ridiculous. But yeah, I don't know. I'm assuming that you don't live in a city, Devin. And my condolences to you because, I don't know. I have never had, like, half this internet trouble. And that's one of the big perks of living in a big city. Like, they gonna figure out what the fuck's wrong, you know what I'm saying? Like, and then usually you don't have problems like that. All of our landlines are underground, so it's like, oh, you know, something happens, shit's underground. I'm usually protected from that, you know, unlike, I guess, a lot of unfortunate people who don't have that same luxury, you know? It's really nice, actually, to be able to... Hold on, what am I taking out? Wormadam? I guess so, it doesn't matter, right? And then Mothim. Alright, we just caught these, right? Do I even need them? Yeah, I think I just evolved them, just to evolve them. Alright, this is from Photonic. Like, I don't want to get rid of Pokemon that aren't mine. Right? Cut out again. Holy shit, dude. That's so tragic. That's so terrible. Man, that's rough. Adamant Nature Vaporeon? Dude, how much do you hate me? I mean, what? Actually, I'm gonna keep that in there. I want to see what stuff you can give Adamant Nature Vaporeon. Probably nothing that great. We have an Alpha Piplup, which I'll keep. Parasect I don't care about. Another Burmy I don't care about. And then obviously we could do stuff with the Magnemites. I mean, like, you could make it timid. It's just not a fast Pokemon. Like, at all. So, I guess we'll use this Quillfish as well. Quillfish would be another one. But yeah. So I'm going to do bandwidth, and let's screw. Why am I paying $70 a month? Yeah, why the fuck are you going to pay money for something that doesn't work? That doesn't make any sense. So obviously they better fix it. That's the whole point. So. Just jaw. I already haven't. I got 2. I guess I'm keeping that. This Gastrodon doesn't matter, I don't think. And even if it does, I could catch another one easily. Well, no, it's a meme, I guess. Someone remind me about this Gastrodon like 5 years. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, Abomasnow. Lucario, which with a pretty decent nature, honestly. I could fix that up in a jiffy. Scizor. I mean, I think we should be good now, right? Alpha Parasect. We could catch an Alpha Parasect literally any day. We have another Quillfish. Another Alpha Quill... Dude, okay. This one's level 55. I wonder what the other one is off the top of my head. I mean, I either have to release it or I have to evolve it. And this one's Lax. I mean, I guess I'll evolve it. So, when are they going to release Pokemon Home? I know I'm asking them to do work, and that's automatically going to give me a bad end, but they say early spring, it's almost May. Like, we got, what, another week, and then we're in May? Like, another week and a half, and then we're in May. And then there's no update, no news, and this is not one of those things where no news is good news. You just flat out have no news at all. And, yeah, I don't know if and when we are going to have news again, so... Wait, is this one mine? Yeah, it's mine. Okay. Alright, I mean, I'll just dump some of these. I mean, as you can see, we're getting a little bit narrow on what we can and can't dump, so... Be back in a minute. Yeah, good luck. It very, very rarely happens at night. Yeah, sometimes my internet will go out and you know, in the early hours of the morning. I just assume it's maintenance. It only happens, like, maybe once a month, if that. So I'm just like, it makes sense, right? They would do maintenance at 4 in the morning. Right, that's when no one's on. Like, that makes the most sense. Like, why would you want to do maintenance in the middle of the day if you could help it? So I don't get too angry about that, because I logicked myself through. I was like, well, if there ever were to do maintenance on the lines or something, right, like, you would want it to be in the dead of night, so. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, and then Charmander, okay. Okay. Alright. We're only halfway through the stream. It's picking up, man. Ugh. And Xenoblades next week. I'm gonna finish Resident Evil tomorrow. I'm gonna really put in the hours for that. I also gotta do the stupid verdicts I never do. Man, I gotta write that tonight. I say that every Saturday. I say I'm gonna write it, and then I don't write it. So. That's crazy to me, man. But yeah, I hope they release Home soon. I'm full, dude. It's ridiculous. Oh, hold on. Let me upgrade Finneon. We're just gonna. What do we have to use? Bubble, I think, and then just evolve it. That's nothing. So this will take all of maybe like 10 minutes. We're just gonna free roam around. We could even go back to Crimson or somewhere and just fight like I don't even know, like Rhyhorns or something. Something easy, you know. This is easy mode. This is actually just life on easy mode. So that way we could get multiple Pokemon done today. Which is always my goal, is to try to get at least 2 Pokemon done per stream, right? Because we're about, I want to say, maybe like 30 to 40% done with the decks. Kinda, not really. I have to see if there's a way to, like, count squares that have a green background. If I could do that, it would be easy. I gotta delete the other thing on the slide, though. That's just fine. Yanma, I guess. Makes me kind of want to play Brilliant Diamond again. But then I just remember everything you do in that game is worthless and a waste of time. Unless you find shiny. That game is just shiny hunting with more steps. Which is unfortunately what kind of killed it for me. So I've said this before, so I'm not going to go too in-depth into it, but yeah, that game is kind of just shiny hunting with extra steps. And because of that, like, I got to a point, I was like, I don't want to play this anymore. Like, there's no reason to. If my moves that I spent hours painstakingly breeding do not stick on the Pokemon, then what is the point of me doing them? And the answer is there is none. So I just stopped playing it. And it really makes me sad, too, because, like, that game has a lot of good stuff. Right, it's not a great game, though, like, admittedly, it's pretty shit, but, like, it's got, like, cool nostalgia going for it, it's got a couple things, you know, I do like some aspects of it, it was more like a nostalgia playthrough, though, and that's what makes it kind of sad for me, is, like, I like it, but, like, they clearly did not fully flesh it out, you know, it's very obviously just Diamond and Pearl, right? And I think that they should have done what they did for Heart Gold Soul Silver. That's why, people are going to ask for Unova remakes, and they're going to make them because they know it'll sell. But it's like, it's not going to be the games you want. It's not going to be an updated version of old games. I just think that it's kind of pointless. I really would prefer no more remakes, honestly. And partially just because they just don't do a good job when they do remakes, so... But, I mean, that never stopped Pokemon fans. I want us to all have games with tons of features. I don't know why anything needs to get cut. But to be fair, Gen 5 was the one I didn't like anyway, because it was like a circular region and shit, so... I kind of... And I know Johto isn't exactly, like, super open-ended... I'm sorry, is there multiple here? No, okay. I know Johto isn't, like, crazily open-ended, but, I mean, there was just a little bit more going for Johto, I feel. I like that Dark Cave connects, like, 3 different parts of the map. I thought that was really cool when I was younger. I was like, wow, so you could go in one way and come out the other, and, like, Ice Path and stuff. I really like certain elements of the Johto Kanto era. It was a fun time, It was just a cool, fun time. I miss it so much. Because nowadays you get Pokemon games, like, Shield is literally just, I don't know. I think that, like, open-ended is good to an extent, maybe. I don't know if it's, like, the end-all, be-all way to go. But open world is a good start. I think it's what you do... Unbelievable. Alright, let me follow my own advice. Do I even have Gligar perfected? I don't think I do. Unbelievable. I mean, I guess it is very believable. I say that too much. It's very believable. Yes. Wow, did you see the recoil on the Pokeball? That was kind of insane. Okay. His move didn't even come out correctly. Yeah, no, I don't have Gligar perfected. In fact, Gligar is actually really close to being perfected. So I actually should just finish it up. Alright. It's really Gliscor I gotta start working on. Alright, whatever. It's a very lucky shiny. It's another 1 in 800. As I said, 1 in 800 sounds like a lot until you actually play the game. And then you find out it's not a lot. 1 in 819. I don't have it perfected. But there are a lot of Gligar spawns, so... I mean, the amount of spawns a Pokemon has does kind of influence how often you'll see it shiny. Because, like, if you see... if there's just a billion spawns for Gligar compared to, like, other Pokemon... You are just more likely to see it. Just by virtue of passing by more spawns. So, every day I probably have, like, a 50 and 819 of getting at least one of them shiny, you know what I mean? Compared to most other games. Ow, I forgot it has X-Scissor. Critical. I'm just gonna defeat it. We could catch this whenever. Yeah, number defeated with water types. Two of 3. We just have to defeat it. Okay, yeah, that's fine. Alright, I said I need to come to Coronet for some reason. I can't... Why did I say that? What is in Coronet that I needed to look at? I don't remember. It was something. I don't remember what it was. Was it Steelix? I forget. I don't remember what it was. Steelix? Yeah, number defeated. We just have to defeat Steelix. And we have... catching... you could just catch Onix and evolve Onix, honestly. You don't have to do crazy shit. We can just defeat Steelix. I think it's weak to water. I'm sorry, I'm fused into a rock. What the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. That was weird. Oh no, it's bulky. My dad was just outside doing something he thought might fix our problem. Well, I hope it fixes it, but at-home recipes usually don't work in my experience, so hopefully your luck is better than mine. There you go. Plot twist. Alright, let me catch some Onyxes. I'll turn into Steelixes. Someday I do want to replay Xenoblade Chronicles X. I'm hoping they port it. Like, I really don't want to have to delete my save data. I kind of hope they just port it. Like, I hope that's their next project after Xenoblade 3. I think that they did a... again, I say it's one of my favorite games. It's also a game that's very frustrating. But I think it's frustrating in a decent way. I just want them to port that shit. I don't know. There ain't nothing more for me to say. I just want them to port that shit. Like, I'm gonna keep it real. We could just skip through it. I just want it ported. It's been about a decade, or it's been 8 years since it came out. It's time. Especially now that the whole Xenoblade thing is, you know, it's not over, but you know what I mean? Like, it's kind of winding down a little bit. Like, now I kind of want them to do that. I forgot what he called it, but he said, oh, pretty much there was something that was connected to routers to the rest of the house. He said it was old, so it might have been crabbing or getting a weak connection. Oh, yeah, we actually had something like that. When we were renovating my living room, obviously this place was built when they still use satellites and shit. I mean, people still do, right? But it's not... I don't know if it's the prevalent method anymore. I'm going to go on a limb and say most people don't use satellite for their cable and stuff. But yeah, when they built this place, satellite was the only thing that they had, probably. Again, this is so long ago, I wasn't even in existence. None of us were. And so when I was cleaning out and stuff, we ripped up the floor. Here's what we had to do. We had to rip up the rug. We had to rip up the padding under the rug. We had to rip up the... not plaster, but the foam under the padding. And then for stuff on the wall, we had to take off the baseboards on the sides of the living room. And then we had to rip off the... I just saw it back there. I knew it was back there because I've been all over the living room as a kid, right? I knew the whole place like the back of my hand. That's where I used to play games. So I would go there, and I pulled out this thing, this wire. I pulled it out. I was like, what the hell is this? And it was like, it had the nuclear symbol on it. It was a nucleus. Sorry, not the nuclear symbol. A nucleus. I forget what the brand was. And I asked my mom, I was like, what the hell is this? And she was like, oh, that's a satellite. I was like, what? Crazy. But yeah. We won't really know until tomorrow to see if the internet stays on, even during early busy. Well, my good wishes for you, sir. I have to defeat Golbats with psychic moves. I'm going to explode. Yeah, no, what did I say I needed to come here to find? I don't even remember. We need to defeat more Rhyperiors, though, so I'm going to go do that. My goal is to get all the Pokemon in the Dex completed, so every time I come on this game, it's a jump scare. That's really what I want. I want it to be a jump scare simulator. It's gonna be Scare PewDiePie, but it's gonna be Scare Spray and Pray. And it's just gonna be... This is what the game's gonna be. Ready? Wait, it didn't die? What the hell? Don't I have to catch this? I could just evolve this. It ain't a big deal. I don't have to worry about catching a 74. Oh, perfect. That's it. We don't have to do anything else. We just have to actually use Rhyperior. Oh, no. I was supposed to stun it. Fuck. Shit. I didn't stun it. Okay, I have to come back and stun it. We have to come back and harass it, basically. We're going to get this fixed one way or another. Now that's the determination I like. But the first thought in my head is some like shotgun negotiation shit. But yeah, we're having to get all the inner wiring in the house replaced. So be it. So be it. More weight. I don't think it's the inner wiring because we still have electricity constantly. Yeah, so I don't know. It seems like it's definitely a connection thing. It's not a power thing, which is probably for the better because having power problems is definitely not fun. What do we need to do with you? Absorb 40 times. That's not that bad. I mean, it is, but it's not that bad. And then poison powder 40 times. I mean, I guess what we do is we enter combat with a Magikarp, poison it, and run. Like, that's not fun. But, I mean, it is what... It's not... It's more tedious than anything. Oh, hold on. Let's save. Never know, right? And I just caught that shiny too, so. What was it I need to do this thing? Wait, what was it? Fire? It's just the internet. All right, yeah, it's not powered then. Good, good. Trust me, that is the least fun thing ever. Like I said, I remember one week we had they were doing, I guess, construction a couple blocks down. They must have messed up something because the internet was cutting in and out. I think it was during, like, right after the Shadowbringers playthrough was over. So I was like, dude, what the fuck is going on? I was so pissed. I was like, dude, it's like 2 in the afternoon and the internet's going out. Again, this shit is not cheap, man. I don't remember what I was supposed to do. I'll be honest with you. I was supposed to look for one specific Pokemon. I can't even remember what the Pokemon is. So let's just move on. And I gotta work on the whole Goomy line and Goodra as well. We're actually mostly... I just need to use Sliggoo. So maybe I'll just use Sliggoo. And then evolve a bunch of them, yeah. Okay. None of this is going to stick in my head. I should probably mark it on the chart. Where is Goomy? I'm going to mark Sliggoo. I'm sorry, wait, what? Do we still need Mothim? Mothim? Yeah, number to defeat with rock types. 18. Number you've caught without being spotted? Fuck you! Hi. Yeah, number caught without being spotted also cannot be cheesed. So we actually do have to catch them without being spotted. It's very unfortunate, I know. F's in the chat. This is going to be the worst day of my life. Are Heracross aggressive? Maybe. Today is not the day to find that out. Because that shit with Tentacruel was fucked up, man. Number caught without being spotted. That shit was annoying. I'm glad we did that and got it done. I don't have to worry about it no more. At least Mothim seems to have a pretty low catch rate. So that's pretty good. I know Paris is also another one that's kind of close to being done. So we got a couple easy to finish off Pokemon coming up soon. So that's going to be good. But yeah, Devin, I'm really looking to Fallout 4. Fallout 4 is definitely my favorite. It's definitely my pick of the year right now. And like once we finish the base game, like I'm actually looking forward to Skyrim. I think that'll be really cool to finally play Skyrim after only 12 years. Gonna have the most clickbaity Skyrim playthrough in history. Local Skyrim hater plays Skyrim for the first time. It'll be great, and then people are gonna hate me. What? You see that? He had nothing in his hand. Actually, did we just finish it, by the way? Holy shit, did I just do it? Wow, that was actually stupidly easy. And now the next two that we see, we can defeat, no problem. Okay. Anyway, let's go catch those Yanma that we were supposed to catch ages ago, or fight ages ago. Oh, here we go. Wait, hold on. Do I even have any rock-type moves, though? Yeah, I don't hate Skyrim, but thank you for clicking on the video. Thank you. It's a marketing ploy, guys. Don't worry. I love the game, actually. I love Bethesda games. No, to be fair, I'm still here. Welcome, yeah. I'm still doing I'm still doing same thing, but I'm doing them in order. Yeah, no, I mean, listen, it's probably a lot more straightforward when you don't jump around like this. I could appreciate that. What? Oh shit, my bad. What was it? Gallade. Where's my Gallade? Oh, okay. I thought I went down the cliff for a second. The stream buffered for a second. I thought I disconnected. Yeah, like one itsy bitsy buffer. And you're like, well, there it goes. Oh man, that's funny. I mean, I want it to work, but I won't lie, that is funny. It's like, oh my god, like you ever just cursed from the bottom of your soul? Just said some real heinous shit over something so mundane. I need to stop doing that. That's the problem. Alright, perfect. Bro, we're gonna finish Motham. Holy shit. Now I just have to use it. Bug Buzz and Silverwind and Strong Style it. So Motham, I will move up. Is it marked? Wait, what dex entry? 45? Yeah, I will mark Motham as near complete. What was the other one? Gligar? Did I mark Gligar? No, I did not. I haven't really marked anything actually in box 31. What was the other one that was really close? I forget. I don't remember. Oh, Finneon is really close. I'd never marked that. Okay. Let's go check out some shinies now, hopefully. Ah, my head. What level is it? 30? Yeah, 30 is not high enough. I say we... Okay, what do I need to use for Empoleon? Might as well use this and just get some credit. Hopefully Wave Crash, right? Yeah, Wave Crash and Hydro Pump. Okay. Okay, Wave Crash, Hydro Pump. Baby Doll Eyes. Let's give it some coverage, I guess. Do we need Roost? I don't really think so, but I'll just leave it on. It's fine. We get some healing or whatever. We can't strong... Okay, we'll just get some credit. We can't. We have to level it up more. I was in my room earlier and I got home thinking I tried to turn YouTube, realized I had no air to start screaming. Yep, been there. That is unfortunately tragically funny. I hate to say it. I hate that this is a recoil move, by the way. Oh, come on. Is this even worth catching? Not really. Do I really care about a Yanma? Alpha? Not really. I need to stop caring about alphas. What I need to do is I need to put them in the living dex instead of catching new versions of Pokemon or whatever. There you go. Dude, what level does it have to be to master this shit? That's what I really want to know. Good thing I got all these healing items starting to do recoil moves, because that's ridiculous. Look at that. I lost 200 points of HP just by doing recoil moves. Also, punch my door. Oh, jeez, man. That's rough. Yeah, I would definitely, you know, just first of all for the door, and second of all to your hand, you know, you don't want to mess that up anymore. That's rough. Luckily, I don't have that, but I think my thing is I just get really sad, and when I get sad, I get unmotivated. Unmotivated. Yeah, unmotivated, yeah. I'm just unmotivated. I don't want to do anything. Everyone expresses negative emotions in different weird ways. I mean, I guess I shouldn't say weird because that kind of stigmatizes it a little bit. But yeah, no, sometimes I just don't want to do things, and it just... That's why, you know, I some days I do force myself to stream, because I say to myself, like, even if today was a shit day and I'm angry as fuck at something, or I'm angry at someone, or whatever, I say to myself, the worst thing I could do is to sit here and do nothing. So, door's fine, though. Okay, fair. I guess the door's winning that fight, unfortunately. I think I headbutted something one time. I was really fucking mad. That's how you know I was off the fucking hook, dude. I have only ever been that pissed like 3 times in my life. And like again, sometimes, man, I know, like, sometimes, yeah, I was home and not out and about. I'm usually pretty relaxed out and about. But sometimes, man, you get so pissed you can't even see straight. I need to use psychic moves. Yeah. Should be fine. Bunch of hole in the door. Wow. That's strength. I mean, listen, I'd be impressed by the strength, but not impressed to replace the door. Very physically expressive. So I get happy or sad, I feel the need to move. I'm only probably physically expressive when I'm happy. Like, I want to move around some of the time. What? Dude, I'm under attack. Thank you. So yeah, it's not totally even odd or whatever. I wasn't even angry. Oh, it was by accident? Alright, can I find more gold back? How did you get aggroed from there, man? Go away. Yeah, we should have had Golbat done ages ago. I don't know why it took so long to get to this, but I was excited when to punch something, man. Sometimes, like, something will happen and I'll just be... Internally, I'll be yippee and wahoo, but externally, man, I just want to, like, scream until my voice cuts out. But those feelings are rare in today's world, sadly. Listen, I appreciate all y'all hanging around the stream. It means a lot. I know we had a lot of people drop by today by, you know, normal stream standards. I'm liking it. I'm glad that the channel is doing... Bro! Oh, how am I going to do this? First thing, hide. Second thing, save, because it could run out. We could run out of daylight, or I guess night light. And if this thing leaves and I didn't save, I'm going to be so fucking mad. It's not going to be funny. By the way, this is another random shiny, in case anyone was keeping track. That's another random one. What, that number 3? Number 4? We had Weasel. We had, I think Gligar was 2? If Gligar was 2, that's 3, for sure. Can't tell if stream's going... Man, listen, you better pester the shit out of them. I don't know. I don't know what else to say. I mean, obviously be nice, but like, bruh, like, I'm a paying customer. I better get these days refunded, you know what I mean? That's what, I mean, like, that's what happened with my Amazon package. I ordered something from Amazon, and they sent me the wrong package. And then I was like, oh, so should I send it back, you know, so you can get it to the right person? They're like, nah, we don't even know who this person is. I was like, bro, how, like, you don't have to tell me who they are. I mean, I knew who they are because, you know, I had the address label and everything. But, like, listen, if they just want to say, listen, we can't talk about the other person, here's a label, just ship it back, I would have done it. But they're like, nah, just throw it out or donate it. I'm like, dude, what? And the package was a bunch of, like, spring break shit. It was, like, little Dixie cups and blindfolds. So I guess it's, like, for some kind of beer pong game or something, right? Like, you know, if you've ever played beer pong, right? I haven't. I've watched people do it, but I haven't. Because back then I didn't drink. I drink now. It was a while ago. But, what was I gonna say? Fuck, I lost my train of thought. Yeah, they were like, yeah, just get rid of the package or like, throw it out. Or no, he said discard or donate. I was like, what? Like, bro, don't you want the merchandise back? Like, it's the box that's been used. It's what? I don't know. It was a very weird conversation. Anyway, yeah, Discord was very weird. Can I get an invite to my Discord? It should be below on Twitch. If you scroll down, it should be there on the page, right? I haven't been on my Twitch page in ages, but it should be there. When you get in, you have to go to welcome, get rolls here, and then you just have to click the thing to, you know, get a roll. That's all. I remember having a friend of mine, he ordered something, shipped to the wrong house, and they still charged him because the guy signed it was delivered. Oh, man, I would be so fucking mad. See, I don't know. Amazon's been really good to me about that, you know? So, like, I haven't worried about that at all. You know, I don't, you know, I've had good experiences with Amazon. I kind of stopped using them as much after the whole, hey, Amazon Prime users get, what, 20% off or something? Like, $5 off new games or whatever the fuck it was. And then, like, it was obvious bait to get people who played video games to buy Amazon Prime. And then they just totally got rid of it afterwards. Yeah, I remember that. That was a while ago. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, that's bullshit. And he shouldn't pay for that. I mean, like, nobody wants to get banned off of Amazon, right? Or whatever service. But, like, I want to say, like, dispute that. Because that's bullshit. Yeah, like, but, you know, who wants to, like, even if you really do intend to take him to court, who wakes up and is like, boy, I can't wait to strong-arm this corporation into doing what I want? You know what I mean? Again, I say to be assertive, but do you know, you gotta well up the fucking energy to be like, dude, I gotta fucking argue with some unpaid customer support dude. I had a package show up here, like, about, like, a month ago, I guess, at this point. And it was obviously, like, someone's very expensive order from, like, Banana Republic, right? It was, like, a suit. You know, it was for a kid, obviously, right? Way too big for me. So, like, there's no way I could have worn it, even if I wanted to. It was, like, $100 of a suit, $100 of a jacket, and, like, $75 pants. It was, like, a blazer. It was, like, private school shit. And I know this because I went to private school. Oh, shit, I need to catch this, actually. I think, right? Do we catch enough, Bronzors? No, I actually need this. Hilarious. But yeah, I'm like, so I call up, I think it was like Gap or Banana Republic or something, and I'm like, yo, so this package got delivered, like, what do I do, right? And so this guy is like, okay, I don't want to parody his accent, but he had a real thick accent, all right? Long story short, he was of no help, and then, you know, family was yelling at me over the phone as well. It was a mess for no reason. Some people just can't stay chill, and maybe sometimes I'm one of those. But, like, I was like, okay, he's of no help. I'm just going to wait and call back. So eventually, it was a whole mess. We eventually got it, and he shipped it back or whatever, and which is exactly all I wanted. This dude apparently had no idea what the MO was, and I was like, dude, can I speak to your supervisor? He's like, I almost did his accent again. I'm trying to be nice today, okay? But he was like, no, my supervisor will say the same thing. I was telling him, like, but dude, I want to know. So could you get your supervisor, please? This dude is, like, overriding me on talking to his supervisor. I'm like, dude, I'm literally trying to make less work for you, motherfucker. Literally trying to do less work. Just get your supervisor on and let him figure it out. Because clearly you have no idea what the MO is when a wrong package gets delivered. It was dumb. It was a really dumb plot arc, honestly. To say the bare minimum, it was really stupid. I mean, they refund less because they don't want to get sued, but we're not wasting time, money, and more importantly, the bad publicity. I mean, who knows? Maybe they'll just stick to their guns and be like, well, fuck you. I don't agree with that, obviously, but you never know with corporations. Sometimes they might just... What the fuck was that? Sometimes they might just say fuck you just because they just hate dealing with it. I mean, that's kind of what this dude was doing to me with Banana Republic. He probably didn't even have a supervisor. I mean, he could have said that, right? Like, then just, instead of saying my supervisor will say the same thing, which may or may not be true, then just tell me your supervisor's not in. And call back later. And I would have been like, all right, cool, dude, see you later. Thanks for the help. Instead, this dude is the most damn disrespectful, annoying piece of shit. And to be fair, my mom came over and yelled at him too, which didn't help because I'm trying to calm down both sides to get an answer, and I'm getting yelled at by both sides. I was frustrated. I was getting annoyed. So now I'm getting to the fuck this point, and it was annoying. Anyway, they got their expensive shit. It was like a $300 package. I'm like, dude, come the fuck on. Like, what is going on here? The package that they lost for mine, that I got this lady's, like, beer pong kit for spring break, it was nothing. I got it refunded. It was $12. I got it back. Big deal. Nothing crazy. What was I gonna do? I guess, could we bubble this? What level is this? 41. Let's see. Listen, I'd rather you just tell me. You know what I mean? Like, good lord. That was really... Oh, I don't have bubble. Fuck. I didn't check. I didn't even look. Oops. It's gonna get a free hit, so maybe what I should do is I almost hit evolve. Maybe what I should do is I should swap in for something else. I tried to buy really expensive things online. I do not trust delivery services. I mean, yeah. But like, what can you do? Like, I ordered that new Zelda Switch. That's probably gonna be the most expensive thing I order that's coming. And like, do I expect it to be broken? I mean, no. If it is, then I'm gonna get my money back. I'll take pictures. I'll be like, yo, bro, the guy looks like he flopped it up. So when I got my PS4, actually, on a side note, when I got my PS4, it had water damage because I think it had rained. Not the PS4, but the box, right? The box, they all know high horsepower. Anyway, the box itself had water damage on it. And I was like, oh my god, did my fucking PS5 come? Did like did this guy dump it in like a puddle on the sidewalk while he was moving it and then just pick it up and be like, eh, whatever? Nah, it was fine. It was just a box. See, what they did is they had a box and then a box inside the box. So they were actually very smart with that. I actually do appreciate that. Especially with the amount of scams. Yeah, I mean, that's why I only try to buy from official sources, so that's what I try to do. I try to only buy from official licensed stores. Actually, speaking of official licensed stores... Shit. Speaking of official licensed stores, you guys know about the Nintendo store online? They actually had a Metroid Prime hoodie that came out. I actually bought it, and I'm going to buy another one. Because I actually really want to own it and have it, yeah. And they also have Metroid Fusion t-shirts. Now, sadly, they don't have my size. So I just bought it, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to, you know, just hold on to it and, like, maybe frame it or something. It's literally just the Metroid Fusion pose. It's really cool, actually. It's a really nice t-shirt. All things considered, it is actually a really nice t-shirt. Do I have anything that's good against this thing that's not? I guess we do close combat or some shit. You will get something you did not order. It'll take forever to get your money back. I've had good luck, so... Like, one thing I was a little worried about recently was the Final Fantasy Pixel Remaster. I am happy to say that it did come out. I do have it. It's right here in my hand. So nothing bad happened with this. I'm actually really grateful. But I ordered this back in December, and they charged me in December. And I said to myself, wait, did they charge me in December, or are they going to charge me when it ships? Sometimes they do it. YouTube doesn't like you mentioning China or Chinese. Oh, great. Wait, for real? Well, I guess we know who pays the bills, don't we? Interesting. Anyway. And you thought it was just Disney, too, didn't you? That reminds me, the one time I ordered an amiibo from China, fucking thing came hyper damaged. It was Solaire of Astora. Dude, I'm never going to have a good Solaire of Astora amiibo. This fucker put it in no protection, no nothing, and shipped it halfway around the world. Man, I wanted to charge that shit back. I was like, bro, look at the fucking amiibo. What is wrong with you? I would even Google Translate that shit. Come on, bro. But I was just like, you know what? It's here. I don't have the money and the time to be trying, you know, be getting annoyed with fuckers. I'm like, dude, look at the fucking thing, man. Don't order anything that delivers. Yeah, don't order anything from China. No, that's the tip. Don't order anything from China. Seriously. I'm like, bro, look at the fucking thing. I wanted to scream. Oh shit, we actually need to catch this. We actually need to catch that. Can I pick it up? I can't pick it up. Oh, nice. It was a heavy specimen. Beautiful. Very nice. Actually, do we need more? Yeah, I mean, dude, these are gonna be the fucking worst. I'm telling you right now. I almost don't even want to stream that shit, to be honest with you. Unless y'all want to sit here and talk for 5 hours at a time or something. Another EV, not shiny. And okay, we got double dart tricks and a shield on. That's the best we're gonna get. That's it. What the fuck is this? Oh shit, Jolteon. It's still gonna break out? Okay, no, I was about to say. You better chill your ass out. Man, sometimes you just wonder, man, I should have fucking charged that back. Admittedly, the money wasn't mine, right? So I was kind of like, you know, it is what it is. Not a big deal, right? That was part of the fucking stimmy. So I was kind of like, whatever, I have it. It ain't a big deal. I'd rather get more amiibo than, finically try to, whatever. Yeah, I wasn't about that life. It was fine. No, it wasn't really fine, but I was just kind of like, you know, it's fine, whatever. We actually don't need to catch Sylveon anymore. We just end up dumping it in. I mean, to be fair, I should, but... There you go. Dick, can I catch it still? Wow, its friends got pulled back into the black hole, but it stayed. Alright, cool. They censor China and Chinese. Very nice. You know, let's actually, let's grab this. I think we have to use fighting moves on Ambipom, and I'd like to catch this other one. There you go. Okay, perfect. Damn, it shoots from the arm cannons? That's pretty cool, actually. Alright, I don't think I should KO it. It's pretty bulky, right? Do I need to catch this, actually? Yeah, probably not. I should catch it, level it, and then dump it in, like, another game or something. That's exactly what I should do. Yeah, no problem, Devin. You have a good one. And enjoy, what is it, UFC? I think you said it was, or whatever? Yeah. It's got Mortar. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I like Magmortar. Maybe it's a little too slow for my taste, but I think it's a cool Pokemon. It's cool that they gave Magby like a final third evolution. That's nice. But yeah, you have a good one. I'll see you on Monday for... Not Crisis Core. What is it called? Fallout. I am always looking forward to Fallout. That is for sure. Are they watching a different stream? Oh, yeah, no problem. What game is it? By any chance? Before you have to split. Alright, we gonna get anything good. Okay, yeah. Don't let me keep you from that. Chow Garden. Alright, anyway, I think we're done with that. Let's go grab this bag and then we'll split. I have to dump all the Pokemon out again. We have not had any sisters tonight, by the way. Sisters luck is set to 0. Chow Guard. Yo, I want to play Sonic Adventure and Sonic Adventure 2. I'm sorry, we already played Sonic Adventure recently. I'm going to play Sonic Adventure 2 again. So maybe that'll be something we play after we beat whatever, you know, the next game is. It'll be real quick. That is like one stream per route, honestly. It is not a long game if you know what you're doing. I was thinking about it, but I didn't have the money to buy it on the 360, or I'm sorry, not the 360, the Series X. So sometime I will do that soon, for sure. Absolutely. Not soon though. Or I guess soon TM. You know what I mean? I love Sonic Adventure 2, so that's a no-brainer to me. There you go. I also want to play Wind Waker again. I want to play the GameCube Wind Waker one final time. It makes modded content. Yo, pretty lit. All right, man, that's cool. The one main highlight I remember was when the Scorpion rolled up like he was about to do something. That's like the #1 thing from Animal Crossing that definitely sticks around for sure. Oh, good lord. I actually really like that. That was good. Yeah, you too, man. You too. There you go. Ready? Wait, hold on. Do I have... Where is it? There you go.
I think we're kind of done for the day on. Oh my god, what the fuck? Oh my god, look at this fucking thing!
Okay, anyway, back to being serious. What was I doing? Oh, the village pastures are almost full. I gotta make another trip into Pokebank. Unbelievable. Yeah, I caught Jolteon. Why not? Why not? I mean, like, that's the thing. Jolteon just doesn't have enough good moves. That's the problem. There's not really a lot of good Pokemon with good moves to do stuff with. So we'll probably just really quickly... I mean, Sylveon I gotta dump into my sword because Sylveon does not exist in BDSP because, you know, reasons. Move these two. Which is really what this box is supposed to be for. I love that clip. Did I show this one yet? I don't think we've gotten anyone with this one yet. Maybe just because it's been a while since What? Yeah, that can happen. That's really rare. There you go. That's one that actually came from the Separate Ways playthrough. I actually had some good ones from the Separate Ways playthrough. That's, like, sometimes those, like, post-game, extra mode, like, DLC playthroughs just have the best modes and the best clips. Because it's like a distilled version of the actual game, you know what I mean? Sometimes you just get some crazy shit, man. He's doing a mic stream? Oh, okay, then that's fair. Either or. You know, no problem either way. Gotta get actual screamers and shit. I gotta make more dono messages. I don't know. What's a good amount of dono messages? I'm trying to have one for, like, every, like... I think I have, like, 1, 5, 10, 20, 30, 50, 100. I gotta put more effort into those. Because, like, those should be the ones that are the most worthwhile. I think I gotta reorganize what clip goes where. I think I have a good amount. So I like to have one very rare. Oh, these are all kind of terrible, I guess. Do we need Skuntank? Because we could always use Mantine, but do we need Skuntank by any chance? And then hypothetically, I'm saving some of the Bayonetta ones for... Oh, no, we need Skuntank. Fuck that. Let's get Skuntank out the way. We need to use ground-type moves. I'm getting 2 of these things. I say that every week, and I never do it. Chao Garden doesn't make a lot of noise. It's the one thing I never really did in the Sonic games. I know they like, it had connectivity with, like, some of the Game Boy Sonic games. I'm low-key hoping someday they remake those, like the Sonic Advance series. Because I always wanted to get Advance 2 and 3, and I had 1, and then I sold it, and I regretted it. That's one of those games I regret selling. Like really, there's a lot of games I regret selling, and that's one of them. I sold a lot of games that I should not have. I really should not have sold, like, a lot of them. And then I didn't sell, like, a lot of the core ones, which I guess was kind of lucky. So. Bro, we gonna have to go back to Pokemon Home. Yeah, what can you say, right? Then we'll be done with our first tree Pokemon. Probably the easiest of all of them, but whatever. What's done is done, literally. Huh? Wait, what? Oh my god, there's an Onix in the way. What? You could still be hurt by a Pokemon that's stunned? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, I actually can't do anything. Shit. Okay, we gotta go. Honestly, should I just go dump these Pokemon now? Probably should. Just so I could free up some inventory, because I'm not about to lose that. Yeah, Monstrum where a Chow could die. Listen, I never liked Chows. I guess from a story perspective, they're cool, right? But yeah, that's about it. Did he play Sonic Frontiers? I'm trying to convince one of my friends to play Sonic Frontiers, man. I loved Sonic Frontiers. The only thing I thought about it was just that it wasn't $60. Like, I think it was the perfect length. It just happened to be a little bit more than what it should have been. If it was $40, that's perfect. I really liked that game. I had a fucking blast on it. Probably had clips on it. I just didn't go back and clip any of it. That game is meme fuel, but in like the best way. You know what I mean? Like, it's aware that Sonic is kind of a meme, which I think is probably the best way to handle it personally. Oh, this thing's modest. I'll keep it. I really liked that game. That game was fun as fuck. Dude, another modest. For real? Good lord. I don't know. I just didn't like it too much. Oh, that's a shame. Near did he. Yeah, man. I loved it. I thought that to me was like some actual near game of the year. Like, I guess for platformers. It was good. I had a blast. I had a fucking ball. So good. Trying to get one of my friends to like actually sit down and play a lot of this stuff, but he wants to play like a billion other games. I mean, that's fair, right? Like, I can't shit on him for, you know, wanting to play a ton of games or whatever, but, you know, I'm just kind of like, bro. I was trying to get him to play Bayonetta, because obviously I had my whole Bayonetta phase, right? So now I want to drag everyone down to the same level of degeneracy and craziness, right? Because that's just the kind of person I am. I'm just insane like that. But, I was like, dude, Bayonetta's great. You should totally play it. One of my friends quit Bayonetta. He died once and he fucking quit the game. I was like, bro, what? You died once and why are you done? What happened? Yeah, but then I just gotta remember sometimes that, like, not every game's for every person, and a lot of times people will have like one bad experience and then just like completely toss it. You know what I mean? And I was like, dude, you're doing great. Like, this is a hard game. This is like Devil May Cry. It basically is Devil May Cry. Actually, hold on. Can I play one? I want to play one sound clip when I'm done in here. It'll take me a minute because I'm getting rid of some of this. Like, some of this is just whatever. We don't care about this. These are all Gen 4 Pokemon, right? Yeah, I didn't move the Sylveon. Oh lord. Okay, I gotta evolve these Onyxes. I should have done that before I left. But I gotta evolve these Onyxes into Steelix. And unfortunately I can't do that from here. So now we could actually take Photonic Cyndaquil and evolve it. I'm gonna change the nature. I don't want it to be a Hisuian one. So I'll probably just evolve it into a normal Typhlosion. Which means I have to take it to BDSP or something else. Because the Johto Pokemon actually are not in, what's the game called again? The Johto Pokemon are not in Sword. Because, you know, yeah, anyway. But yeah, I might definitely play Sonic Adventure soon. I think it's time. I haven't really played it. Like, I've diddled in it off and on over the years. I think it's time. I think it's time to roll around at the speed of sound. I love that game so much. Everyone loves that level. The Sonic levels in that game are insane. My favorite's Pyramid Cave, actually. I love Pyramid Cave. That was one of my favorite levels back in the day. Obviously, everyone loves City Escape. Was it White Forest? It's Green Jungle and White Forest. I think White Forest is for Shadow and Green Jungle is for Sonic. But I always get them confused. They're very similar levels. Yeah. Burmy is going to be annoying? Absolutely. Yes, you are correct. Burmy will be one of the worst Pokemon you're going to deal with. Enjoy. It gets worse. It gets way worse. Don't get it wrong. Was that it? Let me evolve these fucks now, because I'm going to forget again. I need 4 metal coats. I don't even know if I have 4 metal coats. I have 5. You just had to be there for the Sonic era, man. That shit was so fun. I remember a couple of my friends were really into it back in the day. And again, we're talking about shit from like a decade, 2 decades ago now. Man, I missed that. That was such a good era. We were a big ballin' back in the day with some of these games that came out, man. It's just different now. It's not the same. Well, it's not Snap, so we did not get the 5-minute shiny. No, but I got a 20-minute shiny. 20-minute shiny. Sonic Heroes was my favorite. I remember getting so pissed at Sonic Heroes back in the day. Man, I see again. I was supposed to do a Sonic the Hedgehog marathon. It never happened. I've done Shadow the Hedgehog sometimes. I think I did it once on stream in like 2018. So yeah, it was a long time ago. Admittedly. Allegedly. Oh, your friend did. I was about to say, I didn't do a Sonic Hero stream. Yeah, that's fair. I should play it soon, though. That was the one I definitely spent a good amount of time on. And I remember playing a lot of. Also made where people could donate Nah, that's crazy. What, the donation? So he's good at, like, tech stuff, like, behind the scenes or whatever, right? That's pretty interesting. Okay. Hello, Biff, by the way. You get close. Dude, imagine you did that with Dark Souls. Oh, he went off the stream alert. Fair. Do you guys know the anti-piracy that they had for Spyro 3? One of my favorite YouTubers made a video about this. His name is Tech Rules. He hasn't really posted anything recently, but you might have heard of him. He did that one FNAF video that got real big. Dude, the piracy version of Spyro 3 is so fucking insane. It's not even funny. So just to summarize it, basically, if the game detects that it's pirated, most games, if you pirate them and you break de novo or whatever they use nowadays, it doesn't matter. You play the game. Some games, like Batman Arkham Asylum, basically lets you play, like, the first opening part of the game, and then, like, your capes doesn't work in a room where you need to glide, so you actually can no longer progress through the game, right? That's how that game handles it. Spyro 3 will legitimately let you play the entire game, but randomly it starts running, like, you know, scripts and you know, functions in the background, and it will randomly undo egg progress, right? And if you've never played Spyro 3, you basically collect eggs and you collect gems and other things, right? It will randomly undo them, basically. Like, it'll say, hey, you collected it? No, you didn't. And you have to go back and collect it again. So basically the game is constantly messing with you, right? It's undoing things. It's basically in a weird state of non-completion by constantly removing things off of your checklist. I think it's even got a speedrun category. Any percent pirated or something, 100% pirated, right? Because it's like a challenge. It's like, hey, you do a thing and then you got to go back and do it again. You know, so it legitimately lets you play the game. It actually does. It says, hey, you have the full game, whatever, sure. And then the whole time it's trying to make you lose your stuff. It's so funny, man. I actually low-key kind of want to just try it. But, like, I'm not sure how to go about getting it, like, pirated and have it actually detect that it's pirated. That would be actually kind of fun and funny to do. So I was thinking about, I'm probably never going to do it, but it was one of those things I was thinking about to myself. I'm like, wow, that could actually be, like, a really funny stream of just playing the actual pirated version of the game. And obviously, disclaimer, I own Spyro 3. I have owned it since I was 5 or 6 years old, whenever it came out. I literally got it, like, a month or two after it came out. So it's not like I'm stealing or anything. I just merely want to experience it. Yeah. I remember the coin was fairly complex. Yeah, they didn't figure out how it worked. It was crazy. I think they had to figure out, like, something like a wobble or something to even know it. It's insane how it worked out. That Tech Rules video was really good. I really like Tech Rules. He's a really good YouTuber. And he came out of nowhere, kind of. Like, I'm telling you, some dudes, man, they're way smarter than me about a lot of stuff, and I love that so much. I love watching videos from dudes dissecting things down to, like, nanometers and stuff. That shit is so cool. I really hope he goes back to posting. I'm sure he's just busy or whatever, because, like, his videos are really cool. Like, that was, I remember it popped up, right? It was obviously doing numbers, right? But I remember it popped up out of nowhere. And I was like, huh, why are they recommending me this video? The algorithm knows I like Spyro or whatever. And so I'm like, okay, whatever, I'll watch it. One of the most entertaining fucking videos I've seen on YouTube. The whole time I was glued to my seat. It was so good. I was like, bro, what? I've been wanting to get into cooking lately. I cooked my first steak. Highly recommend. I love cooking. I cook so much, I basically cook for multiple people. Am I drinking tonight? Probably not. Shit. It's too late. I should have stopped 30 minutes ago. I won't watch Toonami anyway. That's fine. I want to try Sangria soon. I think Sangria will be good. Where's my phone? Let's see. Any messages? What the hell? Alright, I'll deal with that in a little bit. I'm not going to deal with that now, obviously, because I'm doing this. My alcohol of choice is rum. That's like a pirate's drink. Rum and whiskey. It's dangerous because it tastes good. I need something that tastes good. Like, I don't know. I'm still trying to figure that one out. I like wine because I don't know. Wine is kind of elegant. I kind of like it. I need to get, like, a different kind of red wine, though. I don't really like white. But here's the thing, Devin, that keeps me from drinking in the first place. It's a lot of money. And then it's a one night thing, and then I'm done. It's like 20 bucks a bottle for even like the cheaper shit. And I'm like, dude, 20 bucks and it's gone forever. That 20 bucks could have been going towards a DLC, or could have been going towards something for the channel. And so that, I mean, this is real shit. This is the real stuff I think about. So I'm like, fuck it, I'm not doing it. I do wanna try Sangria though. I was recommended it, and yeah, I do wanna. Oh, is that it? I was recommended it by at least 2 other people, and so I was like, yeah, fuck it, I'll do it someday. Or I said, yeah, I'll try it, and that day never came. So yeah. Rum is fermented sugar and molasses. Damn, that sounds good actually. I know I like syrup. What? Why am I getting messaged like crazy now? What happened? Something weird's happening. I like how the email attached to the YouTube channel I use, I basically don't use it for anything else now. It's so funny. It just exists as a channel. I should not drink or get drunk because my legs hurt. Just like growing pain. Yeah, no, again, you shouldn't do it. I don't want to encourage bad behavior on my streams. Although, you know, whatever. Ultimately, it's up to you guys. But I just say it's money. You're kind of literally pissing it away. It's just not worth it. So I just like to save up my money. I like to save it up or spend it on, you know, like stuff for the channel or games or something. I just find that to be a better, worthwhile usage of my time and my money, so. So that's why, like, all these games and stuff you've been seeing, like, you know, on the channel especially, like, that's because, you know, that's why I want to spend my stuff on. I don't want to waste it. Money is precious, dude. If there's 2 things in life you don't want to bust, it's your word and your balls. Which is weird. That's not at all what I wanted to say. You can never get back your money and your time. Money you can always make more of. You literally cannot add more hours to your life clock. Sadly. I think that was a Scarface line, right? Scarface is a good movie. Scarface is a good movie, but I like the ending, and I like the whole story of it. But I actually do like the video game, how it continues as a what-if scenario. I actually do like it. I know that, I think that, 1 or 2 of the people that worked on the movie didn't really like the game doing that. But I actually kind of think it's a cool, you know, I like what-if scenarios, right? I think everyone here has had a what-if with their favorite series or something. You always want to know, you know, if things were a little bit different, how could things have changed? You know, nothing wrong with that. Can't drink because of liver issues? Good! You know, you're not missing anything. I mean, unironically, I probably would have a better time if I just went and bought, like, 20 candy bars with $20. Probably would be better for me. I don't know if I don't know, we could debate which one's healthier or not, but, you know, I'd probably have a better time, because at least I get the sugar high. But I'm done drinking wine that tastes like shit. What's the point? Actual waste of money and time. My stomach doesn't agree with alcohol. No one's does. At least to my knowledge. I mean, I guess I'm okay, but it's like, again, afterwards, it's not, like, I just feel bad because I'm like, wow, all that money literally wasted. So. Do I read fan fiction? Yeah, we were actually just talking about fan fiction earlier. You see, Ash is a master fan fiction writer and an aspiring artist, and I was looking for tips because I want to write my own fan fiction about Who's Man someday. And it'll be great. It'll be my masterpiece, for real. It'll be absolutely stupendous. Oh, wait, do I have this? Do I have one of these? Because I have to spam absorb. I might as well just catch this. Got it. Yeah, the music, again. Is a level 50, goddamn. I've written some fan... Dude, everyone's been writing but me! Dude, I'm so behind. Everyone else is creative as shit. I'm the only one that's boring, man. We need to fight Vespa Queen, I think. Where the fuck is this? Vespa Queen. Where the hell's Vespa Queen? Dude. Thank you. Oh, this is the last one. Yeah, this is the last one we need to defeat. Then we catch it twice, which means we just need to evolve two female Combies. Making some cash. I want to get Xbox Series X, and the games I want are Jedi Survivor and Anno 1800. Yeah, Jedi Survivor. I'm really hyped for tomorrow or for next week. So what's gonna happen is Gundam Otaku and I are gonna, record it late at night. We won't record it Friday because he's gonna play it to get ahead of me, and then afterwards, we're gonna talk about it, and we're gonna do exactly what we did for Fallen Order. So if you're interested, I did a full playthrough on Fallen Order. Great time, highly recommend it. 2 Star Wars nerds going crazy. It was awesome. Good times. Okay. See if this other one's female. Probably not. Where the fuck is it? Okay, maybe it didn't even spawn this time. Alright, let's leave. You have to fight Raichu, I think. Yes. Do I have to change the move on this again? Oh, wait, no, I don't. No, I don't. Okay. I was about to say. I was already complaining. I didn't even look. I mean, my stats on 14 have been known forever. 26th day of the 3rd astral moon, because that's, I guess, the Eorzean representation of my own personal birthday. Stuff like that, yeah. If you're ever thinking, would my character do this? I mean, my character basically acts the way he does in-game. Like, it will be easy. I say, wait, what? What? Oh, shit. I was about to get back attacked. Bro, you ain't even worth the time, honestly. Goodbye. Let's leave. What would Who's Mans do? I don't know. Probably kill them. He's not, like, bloodthirsty, but it's like, do you really want to deal with this shit later in the game? Or, like, later in the story? Probably not. You probably just want to kill him and be done. Call it a day. I mean, that's what I think he would do, right? It's pretty reasonable, right? Like, listen, who wants to spend 50 hours trying to convince someone not to be an asshole? It's just easier to kill them and then figure it out later. Alright, yeah, Raichu, we just need to defeat 2. So I'm just going to come back and defeat it twice, and then that'll be Raichu. So then we could just spam bubble. I don't know how much time we have left. I need to remember for next week we're going to do Gligar, Finneon, and there's like one other Pokemon. Yeah, okay, I don't care about this, so we'll come back real quick. Virtues would count. Oh, what is it? The 7 heavenly virtues and the 7 deadly sins. That's what it was. Alright, Ash, I'm going to commission you. You're going to write my personal fan fiction. I'm going to commission you. How about that? I'm going to give you no guidance other than it's my Final Fantasy character. I want to see what you come up with. It'll be great. Because here's what's going to happen. I'm going to sit down, write one page, and I'll be like, wow, this is a lot of work. Done. Used to take theater. I had to do a lot of research into character motivation. I don't understand or express it. Yeah, I was never good at theater and, whoops. I was never good at theater and acting. Which is ironic. Like, someone would say that's ironic because I'm like, I do YouTube playthroughs, but I was never good with acting in theater. You know what I mean? Like, I just couldn't. My skill was always in more technical stuff, like the sciences and whatnot. I'm gonna do Skorupi. Have I checkmarked Skorupi? I find like a lot of those open world games like Mass Effect and Fallout and Pokemon really lend themselves to a lot of writing because it's open-ended. You could pretty much, you're just filling in your own blanks. Where's Skorupi again? Is Skorupi on the last one? No, dude. Oh, come on. I actually got to remember Fortuna the Skorupi is still here. Like, I really, I'll never forget that. That's what I'm never going to forget. Alright, let's go down by the beach. We're looking for Murkrows, Spheals, and Skorupis. So that people say, no, that isn't true, but every character is a piece of the writer in them. That is very true. Who would say that that's not true? Of course, everyone's human. Of course, humans have bias. And that's totally true. Oh, I'm gonna wait, dude. This is gonna be terrible. I don't have the space to do this. This game is becoming actually unplayable. It's a Murkrow. Okay, anyway. Think about the basics of whose man's myself. I don't know. I never really put that much thought. Like I said, the origin of whose man's is like in XCOM Enemy Unknown Part 3. Like, seriously, it's literally in Part 3 of the playthrough. It's like, this is the actual truth, and this is kind of like, when I told one of my friends, he was kind of a little disappointed that this character he's known that I've been using for like a decade now has such a basic, like, meme beginning. But unironically, Whose Man's is like a commentary on like the ridiculousness of character creators, right? So, like, back when I was doing XCOM, right, I was just making crazy characters, right? I had Billy Mays, I had Ashley Williams, I had Will Smith, I had a bunch of different characters in my XCOM squad. And so I was, you know, at the time I was friends with a guy who constantly would say things like, whose man's, right? And so I was like, you know what, wouldn't it be cool if that was, like, actually a character? Turns out, and not to spoil the game, so I'll keep it as spoiler-free as possible, Whose Man's ended up being basically the main character of my XCOM playthrough. And if you know how XCOM Enemy Unknown goes, then you know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you don't, yeah, that's pretty much how it went. It was pretty funny, actually. It was really funny that that's how it turned out. Completely out of my control. He's like the main character of the whole game. Now that was funny. Even I was kind of like, bro, for real? Did I do XCOM 2? No, I did not. Unfortunately. It took me a long time to beat XCOM 1. But yeah, no, he was one of the biggest recurring characters, and I actually beat the game. It was pretty lit. To be fair, I think I looked up a couple of things about the game. So I guess if you wanted like a true Iron Man, whatever, I definitely reloaded a couple things. And all that, so it wasn't like one of those like super purist runs or whatever of XCOM. Dude, can I find the last one, please? This one looks... You can't even throw. Okay, we gotta go release all those. That last one looks kind of small, so... Bruh. Okay. Gotta go back over there. Good now on... Oh, I own it. No, don't worry, Viv. I own it. I just never played it. And I definitely do not have the time to play it now. I'm very behind on so many games. Yeah, what if scenarios are really good. Like, what if... Alright, let me not shit on that. I've shit on that enough. You know what I mean. You see a story and you really think to yourself, like, you know, it would be cool if we, like, dude, this has to be a small. Look at this thing. There's no way that's not small. That has to be it. I'm gonna snap one day. I'm gonna lose my goddamn mind. I'm just gonna snap. What? So I don't know. Is this small enough? Like, look at this thing. Look at these fucking Pokemon, dude. How much smaller do they need to get? Is that enough? Dude, how small are these small Skaroop? This is one of the worst Pokemon to try to catch and do this shit for, honestly. He really came all the way over here to do this. I'm gonna lose my mind. They're more classified as canon divergence. Ah, fair. I mean, it's all under the umbrella. Listen, if I were to write like an anime style, like, you know, all these live, what are they called, light novel dudes, I would 100% write a Gary Stu. Are you kidding me? That should be lit. I understand why they do that now. It's awesome. Who the hell wouldn't want it? Everyone shits on it, but everyone would totally write a Gary Stu or a Mary Sue if they were writing their own shit. I respect the shit out of them. Thank you. Finally. Actually, you know what? I want to see what the difference is between the two I caught and then the size difference. I'm going to be so pissed. Okay. Anyway. Fire if it's a Wormadam. Catch it if it's a Burmy. Okay, this is a catch. I consider it bad story. It's amazing storytelling. You want to... Dude, it's like the inverse of the hero's journey. You know what I mean? It's like New Game Plus. New Game Plus Commander Shepard shows up and just shoots everyone once, and they can't even hurt him. Because immunity is broken in Mass Effect 1 in the original game. I've shown that off forever. Immunity is the most busted skill in Mass Effect 1. You effectively take no damage. And if you put the medical interfaces on, you literally heal faster than you take damage in most scenarios. It's actually crazy. Love that shit. AU is straight up putting a character from their original verse in another universe. What's AU? Well, what is AU? Alternate universe. Okay, I was gonna say it. I wasn't sure. Okay. Let's see. All right. Which one was it? One of these was really small. Let's see. What was it? It's got to be 2 feet 3 inches. Is it the height that matters? I don't think it's the weight. Yeah, I guess this must be like the lower bound for this. It's really rare to get a Skaroopy that's this, whatever. All right, anyway, don't worry. You're all going back to the wild anyway. Thank you. Much appreciated. I know why they do it. I respect them. Can't hate on that. What games do I want to see made? I want to see Half-Life 3. I would love Half-Life Episode 3, which I guess at this point would just become Half-Life 3. Like, I said this, but then Mark Laidlaw left, and now it's just kind of like, I don't think it's happening. And like, this is not me trying to be, you know, like, oh, whatever, but like, realistically, like, let's think about it like this. Half-Life 2 came out in 2004. Half-Life 2 Episode 1 came out in 2005. Right? This is shit that happened so long ago. I even have a YouTube channel, okay? That's how long ago this shit happened. Half-Life 2 Episode 2 came out in 2007. In 2007, I didn't even have an Xbox. So, like, you know what I mean? Like, now the year's 2023, okay? The time Half-Life Episode 3 should have come out in 2010. If not 2010, it should have been 2012 at the minimum. At the bare latest, and it's not out, and it will never be out. And if it does come out, because they made that one game with the VR that everyone said was going to be the resurgence, and then nothing happened because they just wanted to make a VR game they knew would sell, and all the VR, copeheads kind of bought into it and were like, yeah, this is going to be our game. And then they never made another one because they had no intention of making another one. Yeah, that's pretty much where we were at with that, so. But you see, this is cool. What? You can't even tell! It has a blue beak, a red beak, sorry. Arctic Fox, thank you for the follow on Twitch. As I actually fall in game, which kind of scared me a little bit, because I was like, wait, did I save myself? Did I break my fall?
Glitch. It's just fucking hilarious. Can I do it again?
Also, I know we were talking about good playthroughs. Ghost of Tsushima was another good playthrough, by the way. Looking back on that one. I know that was something we talked about last stream. But yeah, what the fuck? I'm being bullied! But yeah, that was another good one. I forgot all about that. Thank you, Arctic Fox. I do appreciate it. Always good to be reminded of the good old days, right? There's also crossovers. But yeah, no, I like that this entire, stream has basically been, the two writers that I know really talking about writing. I think that's cool. See, that's a very interesting kind of topic, so. Well, yeah, Kingdom Hearts is, its own canon at this point, though, which is kind of insane when you really think about it. It's got a fully fleshed out lore. Some people would say it has too much lore, right? It has a lot. Wait, where's the fourth one? Oh, I guess it's over there. Kingdom Hearts is effectively a crossover, but also its own thing as well, which I kind of like the plot of Kingdom Hearts. I think it's a really interesting one. But yeah, Ghost of Tsushima was definitely one of my favorite game playthroughs. I think Three Houses is definitely S tier, right? I don't do S plus or whatever. I think that only one could be S plus, because you can't get better than S plus. I'm not gonna do S plus plus or something. I don't know. But I mean, really, it shouldn't even be for me to decide anyway, because I'm biased, so I don't know. But I think it was both the mixture of the game being good, the game being interesting, having good gameplay, graphics, and also just me having a unique and fun thing. Sora is not that broken though. I don't think. When he's doing stuff in non-Disney worlds, Sora is pretty strong. But I guess he is someone's OC. I don't know if he's someone's self-insert though. I don't know. I wouldn't say Sora's a Gary Stu, because he definitely encounters a lot of hardships and a lot of plans that don't go to whatever. I don't know. Anyway, I wouldn't say that he's someone's OC, or Gary Stu. OC, I don't know. See, I could tell you people that put their OC in canon material. That dude that was writing for the Powerpuff Girls. And literally put himself in as Blossom's husbando or something. And, the guy that wrote for World of Warcraft, where he was self-inserting himself as Sylvanas' husband. Or, not literally her husband, but whatever. As Nathano's Blightcaller. That type of shit. You know what I mean? Obviously, that's self-inserting. See, I don't like self-inserts. I could live with Gary Stews. I could live with, OC. But I can't live with self-inserts. You know what I mean? I have a distinction for all three of them. You know what I mean? I don't think they're all the same thing. I think that you could have OC and not have it be a self-insert. You could have, a Gary Stu and not have it be OC. I mean, technically everything's OC, right? So I guess that's unfair, but you know what I mean. He's Nomura's son. Is he really? Dude, why does Nomura always make characters with big lips? It's the craziest shit. That's his thing. Everyone has a collagen injection. Yeah, OC means original character. Every video I watch, and I agree, say it's impossible to write without inserting yourself into the story. See, I want to insert myself into the story as, basically the god of the universe. That's the plot of a game. I can't think of the game. The whole plot of the game, ends up becoming find God and basically beg him for help, and then he's useless and he doesn't do anything. Oh, no, okay, I know what game it is. I don't want to spoil it, though. I don't want to spoil it. But yeah, Nomura makes good character designs, don't get me wrong. It's just, I think that he always makes the same kind of characters. And I realized that after looking at Gaia in Final Fantasy XIV, I was like, dude, Gaia is literally just that one lady from Xenoblade 2. The one female character who was in Torna. But I can't remember what her name was. And he did design all the Torna characters, though, I believe. See, that was actually something that was cool. They got a bunch of different artists to design all the blades from Xenoblade 2. So, like, they had legit hentai artists design a lot of the characters. And that's actually a good thing, because the one thing that someone explained this to me, and I agree with it, hentai artists really understand proportions, right? It's kind of their job, like, literally. So if they didn't, they wouldn't be very good at their jobs. And I actually respect that. I think that it's cool that they got their work, you know, immortalized in Xenoblade. I think that that's like one of the coolest things that happened. I actually really like that. I thought that was really awesome. I was like, you know what, I have appreciation for Xenoblade 2 in every way but the way that they dole out handing blades to people. I think that's the single worst part of the game. It makes your first playthrough really bad. No matter what. I don't like my writing. I didn't say self-inserts are bad, did I? Oh, maybe I won't. Oh well, anyway. I'll still watch it. Like, again, I mean more like in terms of like, wait, I could stand here and I summon this? I never knew that. That's actually unique. I mean more like people that do shameless ones, right? I don't know. Maybe you are shameless. Maybe I am talking about you, Ash. I guess I won't perjure myself because you're my friend. But I'm just saying, like, Powerpuff Girls dude did it because he likes he likes Blossom, right? Dude, World of Warcraft dude did it because, who the fuck is this? Oh, he did it because he liked Sylvanas. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see, Ash. I'll put you through the ringer. We'll see what happens. I'm gonna Simon Cowell your writing. I'm kidding. I'm fucking around. Speaking of Powerpuff Girls, the guy, I kind of wish they made that one episode of the CW Powerpuff Girls show. I hate that the script got leaked, because I would have loved to see that episode be made. It sucks, man. Think of all the memes and laughter we could have had. Damn. Shit. I think about that sometimes. How we would have had one of the craziest, stupidest plot lines in human history with the Powerpuff Girls shit. Think about that. We could have... Dude, it would have been so good. Could you imagine an hour-long Powerpuff Girls premiere, and it's literally Bubbles on her back, Buttercup being whatever, and then Blossom, I don't even know, having, what was that, like a social media addiction or something? Man, I was hoping for that. I was like, oh, come on, yeah, come on, make it, yeah, come on, come on. I was really hoping. Oh, man. Dude, I hate this timeline that we live. No, I was kidding. I was kidding. You're fine. You're fine. Dude, I was hoping they would release that. I was about to say, like, bro, yes, come on. Come on. I want this. I want this so... It's like that other game. I've said this before. The people that made one of those, like, visual novel dating games, they were going to make the game where you play as a Twitch streamer's mod. Oh, I was like, come on, come on, come on, come on. But, of course, the internet... of course, has to ruin everything and say, oh, you're making a game where you play as some e-girls. I can't even finish the meme. Hold on. Oh, hold on. I'm sorry. I can't even finish the meme. You're playing as some e-girls mod? Wow. I bet you're expecting feet pics afterwards, huh? And I was like, dude, can we just get the game? And they canceled. I'm like, fuck, dude. That would have been... Think of all the... People need to start thinking about meme material. Meme fuel. Okay? Yes, it's cringy, but let them make it so we could laugh at it. And no one ever thinks about it, man. Stupid. We were so close, man. I will never tell anyone what I write, where it is, and what my account is. Go, Devin, come on! I like this book series, Secret World Chronicle by Mercedes Lackey. You might like it too. You know what? Because I'm actually looking for books. Copy paste this real quick. Thank you. Nobody bump the chat. I'll ban you. I'm kidding. Let me dump it into... Oh, it literally just got bumped. Thank you, Ash. Oh my god, there it goes! Hey, well, I'm kidding. I'm fucking around. I'm in a good mood today. I was not in a good mood a couple hours ago. I'm in a good mood today. There you go. Okay, I'll look into it. No promises, because I don't have money to buy books, unfortunately. I spent all my money on games and gaming materials and financial shit. I need to make sticky globs. That's the last thing I need to do on this stream. I need to make a fuck ton of those. We still have not found a shiny Murkrow, by the way, in case anyone's keeping score. Where am I going? Ursaring, okay. Number you defeat with fighting types, number defeat. Okay, we need to fight them. Man, I wish they had just let that fucking game be made. I'm so mad at the internet sometimes. Like, remember the one episode of Law and Order that was about the Gamergate shit, and everyone was like, "Oh, it's gonna be so anti-gamer and obviously so pro-feminism or whatever," and it ends up becoming like this undying meme on 4chan for like a full fucking year because it's absolutely hilarious. They start making a billion parodies of that one scene. I think one of the Paul brothers was in it. That shit was so funny, man. That was one of the best internet arcs, for sure. That shit was so fucking funny, man. That was such a good episode. At first, I was like, oh, this is going to be a hit piece. I was like, yeah, this is going to suck. This is just going to be them shitting on dudes for liking games or whatever. And then they make the best episode ever. It was so good. I was pleasantly surprised watching this. I was laughing the whole time. That shit was so good. Good times. That was fucking great. Look at the size difference. You could actually... Yo, I'm going to take a picture. Thank you. Look at this. Hold up. Dude. Look at this shit. No! No! I fucked it up. Just like everything else in my life. Unbelievable. Oh god, everyone knows high horsepower. One of my favorite games is a visual novel, Code Realize. Is it like a romance visual novel, or is it like, I don't know. I actually wouldn't know what type of games you play, Ash, other than Nintendo games, to be completely... We almost got it, but you could tell they're not standing inside each other. Oh well. Very unfortunate. The books are by a group and all OC were made in... Oh, wow. City of Heroes and City of Villains. You know what? Fair. Respect. Pretty cool. Listen, man. Some people play MMOs. Man, you could take your OC right out of that. When I played D&D with my friends, guess who I was using the whole time? Take a guess. It was the one, the only, Who's Mans. Love him. But yeah, no, so, my friend was surprised. He was like, wow, so this character you've been, like, touting for years is really just, like... You know, I was expecting a big story or something. I was like, dude, I just made him an XCOM, because XCOM lets you have people with crazy red hair. So I was like, you know what, let me make this Mr. Magoo-looking motherfucker with red hair. That's actually how I described him in XCOM Part 8. I think it was Part 8. I'm pretty sure it was Part 8. I know his birthday. His birthday is like October something. I made it the video's upload date because there's no way for me to remember the video's published date. I guess I could look up trophies. I guess that's what I could do. I could look up the trophies and see what day I actually recorded it versus when I uploaded it. But I just never got around to it. It's Mr. Magoo looking motherfucker. Hold on. Can I find that? Can we take a brief field trip? I feel like I've done this before. XCOM enemy unknown. Oh, dude. Alright, I gotta look real quick. Hold on. XCOM. And I played the fucking Bureau Declassified, and I never beat it because that game was awful. That game was terrible. And it's sad, too, because that was the game everyone was hyped for, and it was actually bad. Alright, here we go. I know it's part 8. I'm pretty sure it's part 8. Is it? Maybe it isn't. Maybe it's part 3. Hold on. We're going to take a field trip, folks. Give me 2 seconds. You're going to hear Past Me from a decade ago. Let's see.
Head.
Oh, God. This is actually unwatchable
Skin
quality.
color for a Caucasian male. Here you go. I can spin him. Let's get rid of that facial hair. He needs a beard. Is what he really
Who does this
needs.
become,
Like
actually?
that.
Is this Billy Mays? It feels like
No, the
Billy
rocket
Mays.
launcher's
Yeah,
ripped through
dude,
his
it's
leg
Billy
off
Mays!
his back. Okay. Sergeant Billy Mays reporting for duty to fight the aliens. Oh, I can customize all these guys too. Here's an American.
Who did I make this? Did I make this?
Let's make a black marine.
Here you go. Did I make this Will Smith?
Whoa!
Yeah,
Not
it's a
with that
fucking...
hair color. Hell no.
I think I made Will Smith,
This
right?
is black. Yeah, I like that. I like the.
Yeah, it was part 3. I was right. I was 100%. Oh, God.
Generic American.
And it was Will Smith before the slap! Help!
Will Ferrell. Nah, I'm kidding.
Help!
Will Smith is here to fight the aliens, ladies and gentlemen.
Which is actually pretty fitting because he was in Independence Day a long time ago.
Boys. 5.
So I was wrong. It's actually part 3. Is this part 3?
These faces are.
Yes, this is part 3. There you go. Did I... Yo, bro.
Alright, I guess it looks like I have up to 6.
Yeah, dude, there it is.
on.
It was literally the start of
Let's
part
increase
3. Here we
squad.
go. Holy shit.
Oh, he doesn't have a class yet. That's right. He's just a generic guy. He's a rookie. That's what RK means. Rookie.
Ricky!
All right. Who else should we make?
You can hear the gears turning.
Head. Trying to look through the head, see if there's anything familiar I could probably put on him. Any names jumping into my face? Who is this, Mr. Magoo? A Mr. Magoo character? No, I won't make a Mr. Magoo character. Sorry. Wish you could like put a hat on.
What do you mean I can't do that? What? I could do this. Oh, the buffering. Okay, my bad.
On them or something.
Here he is. This is his birth.
Actually, yeah, let's make him a redhead. Why not? So let's mess around with this. Very interesting, this character maker. I'm enjoying myself making characters. Too bad they're all gonna get slaughtered with one hit. That's what sucks. I'm actually starting to, kind of get a feel for these guys.
There he is, the hairdo.
Alright, what else is there? Race. Ah, I redid the head. Damn it, I don't remember what head I had. That was hilarious. No, I don't remember. That sucks. No, I don't remember. It was funny. It looked like Mr. Magoo. I think this was it.
And he was the main character of the playthrough after this, by the way.
I fucking lost it, so no more.
I think I changed the hair, right?
Some Mr. Magoo looking kind of guy. Here we go. Just put this on. A normal looking human being. Thank you. with red hair, of course.
With
Even
bright
said the
neon
hair,
red hair.
yeah.
There it is, the haircut.
What should I name this guy? I have no clue what I'm gonna make this guy. Here we go. If How Original ever watches this video, I hope he comments.
He never
Actually,
did.
I hope he
He
doesn't
never
comment,
did, and he
he'll
never
probably
will.
kill me the next time he sees me.
He never did, and he never will, and this is our secret. Never, do not
Here we
tag
go.
How Original in the Discord with this video, guys. There he is.
Whose mans is this has come to save us from the alien threat? Alright,
Anyway, let's get back to Pokemon so we can finish. There you go. That was the day that he was born. When was this uploaded? November 6th, 2012. I feel like I played this in October, to be fair. Where's my controller? Whose man should have been a Fallout OC originally? Well, Believe it or not, he comes from XCOM. It's crazy, isn't it? You would never think that he comes from XCOM. Seriously. You would never think that this character I've had for... Oh, shit, wrong move. That this character I've had for so long comes from fucking XCOM, man. Okay, I resist. Very nice. What a... Good times, man. Good times. They would have used the blowout. No! I made him the generic army dude. And spoiler alert for the playthrough without actually spoiling the game. He was basically the main character of the game at the end. So the way XCOM works without spoiling it, is that one of the characters, or a bunch of characters, depending how many you get, can have special abilities, and you need a character with special abilities to finish the game. He was a medic. Believe it or not. He was a medic. That actually was a joke, because I made his call sign Madic, because M-A-D-I-C, because that's what my friend would also say. He would say, who's mans? He would say, Madic. Yeah, we were very mature back then, obviously. But yeah, that whole character is a living reference to this guy that I don't even talk to anymore. The craziest plotline that we live in, man. Oh my god. Wow. Just wow, honestly. That was a nostalgia trip. Whose mans was a male nurse. Yes. He was a male combat medic from Australia, originally named Benjamin Wilson, but that name doesn't mean anything to me. What class? Oh yeah, what class you are? Class? What do you mean? Oh wait, I want to talk to this guy. I want to leave. There you go. Just have to defeat more Ursa-rings. That's fine. We don't have to. We could defeat them however we want, which will probably still be fighting moves, to be honest. Oh yeah, dude, it was stupid teenage humor, but it was fucking funny back in the day. I haven't done my crops this whole stream. Oh god. I think it was the Sneasel cry. Well, there you have it. I should actually bookmark this video. I've saved all my videos. I just need to, you know, do more stuff. Alright. Do we even have enough time for anything else? I guess we could just really quickly finish Finion, right? Unless something really good spawns. Do I want to do Staravia? You know what? Sure, fuck it. We'll do Staravia. Why not? There's just not a lot of ground types here. I guess we could go to the island over the volcano and just bubble some of the lower level Pokemon. So yeah, I don't know. We'll do that. I had other characters in there. A lot of stuff. His name before is his Clark Kent. No, it's just a name I got rid of. I didn't even remember what it was until I rewatched it just now. I forgot. So yeah, that was my initial 4 people. He was literally a character I had from the beginning of the game, and then he was there at the end of the game. It was beautiful. Man, that was such a nostalgia trip. Seeing this crazy video. This is a decade-old video, man. A year and a half, a decade and what is it, 10 and a half years old. Good times. Alright, what time is it? Oh, shit. Okay, we're actually done after this. I promise. We're actually done. Oh, shit. Oh, shit, too. It's kind of crazy how time flies, man. It's nuts. I don't know. I don't want to get nostalgic at the end of the stream. That doesn't make any sense. We'll save it for next stream. Which is why I like these streams so much. And next stream we have to do... I gotta super remember this. We're gonna do Burmy, Finion, Badoo, and a couple other ones. That was OG XCOM. I never played OG XCOM, so I don't know what the Skyringer is. But you're probably right. Probably would not have. So, who knows? And ever since then, I've made him in a bunch of different games. I made him in Destiny. I made him in Final Fantasy. I made him in pretty much any game with a character creator. I made him in Ghost Recon, Wildlands. I made him, you name it, I've done it. By the way, if anyone's curious, the next multiplayer game I will be playing is X Defiant. I wanted to get into the creator beta, but you need to have like I think 50 viewers live on your Twitch stream. Obviously, I'm nowhere near that, so I was a little sad by that. I was like, damn, that really sucks because I would have loved to stream it and get into this beta, right? Because you know, I'm totally gonna make content, but it looks like Call of Duty, so I'm kind of hyped to play it. So I hope you guys are interested in that game because I'm hoping it's good, and if it's good, I will definitely play a lot of it. I'm really looking forward to it. So anyway, that's just random and just one of those random things. Really looking forward to that. Stop running. Why are you running? Stop running. Come back. Anytime I can name a character, the name Devin. For me, it depends. If it's one word, I usually use like who's or something like that. It's really weird when people refer to me by my 14 name. It's like in my static, they usually call me who's or something like that, and I'm like, it's kind of weird that it's become like another name that I actually go by. I even thought about renaming my YouTube channel to Who's Mans, but I'm not renaming it. It's fine. It's not that serious. I like being able to input a first name, last name. That's why Final Fantasy just works out so well, which is ironic because people in Final Fantasy, like the NPCs, have one name that they're usually shown by, whereas you as a player have two, and then in World of Warcraft it's the other way around. You can only have a one word name, and all the NPCs have full names. It's really weird. I wish they didn't do that. Oh, Devin, did I tell you I also bought a ESO by any chance? Maybe I see you there, did not know of the game. Which game? 14? If you see a Who's Mans in 14, I have that name on like half the servers on my fucking database and one Japanese server. Oh, I hadn't bought it at the time? Okay, I bought it at this time. It was $16. I said fuck it, just pull the trigger. What else was it? I also bought something else. No, I already told you I bought Cyber Rat. Even though I'm never gonna get to play it. Dude, by the time I'm ready to play Welcome to the Game 2 on stream, Welcome to the Game 3 is gonna be out. It's gonna be the weirdest thing ever. That is gonna be the biggest viewer discretion advised stream in history, I promise you. Never heard of X Defiant? It's a new Ubisoft shooter. Have I played ESO yet? Is what I'm talking about, like 5 different games. No, I have not. I have not booted it. I don't even know if I want to do it like as a stream playthrough or whatever. I have no idea what I want to do with it. Obviously, when you first start up an MMO, it's kind of weird to stream it because you pretty much have to make an account, right? And then like I gotta remember what my account details are and stuff like that. Like 14, admittedly, when I first played it was a mess to even begin to stream, and then when I streamed it, it was certainly like it was rough playing it. Let me tell you, because I played 14, I played like part of A Realm Reborn, and then I was like, you know, I don't know if I really want to subscribe to a game and play it on the channel and stuff. Money was tight, and yeah. Welcome to the Game 2 is a lot more descriptive and disturbing. The first, yeah, no, Welcome to the Game 2 I think is scarier. I definitely, even though I'm usually not one for like viewer discretion or whatever, I do think for that game, I should at least kind of tentatively warn people like, yo, this game is a little fucked up, a lot of fucked up. You probably wanna chill out, yeah. I'll be back in a bit. All right, well, we might still be here. I'm just gonna try to finish Finion real quick. Probably will still be here. What? My satchel's full. I really wish you could just use this by yourself. It's really kind of annoying. Adamant. Oh, I really need to empty this, huh? I didn't empty it out. Wow, that kind of sucks, actually. What was it? I guess we could just drop the wood. And remember, my inventory space is the max. Yeah, that's worth keeping. My inventory space is the max. I literally cannot carry anymore. So. And it missed. Very nice. Whoop. I love these things just rolling around. Growler's a cool Pokemon. Oh, come on. Reminds me of when, what's it? Kyogre was using, Aqua Ring. Remember that? The Shining Pearl catching streams for all the legendaries? That was crazy. Yesterday I listened to the whole Korn Issues album. I've never listened to Korn. Not my type of music. I like emo music, dude. I like music that makes you feel sad to even exist. Hey, Snowman, welcome. Hope your day's going well. Day, evening, etc. Yeah, no problem, Devin. You don't have, you can trust me. You never have to apologize. It's fine. No problem. I like Linkin Park. I like how he immediately guesses. Yeah, I was a huge Linkin Park fan back in the day. Meteora and Hybrid Theory, I think it was. That's it, though. I haven't like listened to them recently. I have to let them out at different times. You gotta swap them back and forth. Yeah, okay. Yeah, no, I'm not a dog person. That's never gonna happen. I'm not a roaming pet person. I have turtles and that's it. I call it there. Shouldn't even have as many turtles as I have, but I do. So what can I say? Alright, maybe I should agile style it so we could get more bang for our buck. Yeah, I think we'll be fine. Alright, we have to use it 4 more times. Alright, I have to heal, and then we're good. Having one dog, maybe 2, you get the same time, same age. Yeah, and they need to get along, which is the other big part. Which I'm just not putting up with it. That's just me. I know it's just not for me. I'm at least willing to admit my weakness. No, oh shit. Please don't. That would be terrible. Where's Finneon? Yeah, here we go. We got as long as we don't critically hit, we should be good. Imagine this is the one time I actually do critically hit on demand. We're having a good fun time in War Thunder. First time you shoot a plane with your main tank gun cannot be overstated. Yeah, when I played Battlefield, which is probably the closest analogy, hitting planes or hitting jets with the tank was something you always fish for, and when it actually happens, it's so satisfying, because you know that dude is mad. That's why I miss playing Battlefield 4. I really do. So, I really do miss playing Battlefield 4 a lot, but like I wouldn't have my save data, so it just wouldn't be the same experience anyway. So, blame EA. If they had cross-save, I would have done it. I would still play it. I'd have my own server, so that way everyone here could join in. We could do 24/7 Locker Metro, 300% tickets. low ping. Would have been great. Alright, we're actually done now. Locker Metro was great. I love Locker Metro. That is the game mode of kings. And if you don't know what it is, you missed out on an era of fun and pleasure. Oh, so good. That shit was so good, man. What was it again? We got, what, 4 shinies today? Yeah, okay. So Finneon's done. Now Luminion, we just have to defeat a bunch. I'm not going to go back out. We have to use Silverwind 40 times and Agile Style. So, I mean, we could keep using it and just get some easy kills or something, I guess. That and Empoleon, pretty much. There you go. So Finneon is done. Alright. Classic EA Games wants to challenge everything. I need that on the soundboard. Can I get that pulled up real quick? Since we're on the way out anyway. Dude, that is so nostalgic. It's so crazy. I miss old games like that, man. We live in the worst timeline, dude. Seriously. We live in a terrible timeline, but yeah, we're finally done, folks. We made it. We made it to the end of the stream. Thank you, Devin. Thank you, Snowman, Viv, Armor, Ash, who else was here? Yandriel, much appreciated. Shaq, everybody. Good times, man. Good times. What else was the other meme I wanted to play on stream? 1 hour of silence broken up by metal pipe falling sound HD. Amazing. Yeah, see you in 2 days for that Fallout stream. I think tomorrow I'm going to make it, Crisis Core. I'm going to try to finish it or be positioned to finish it. So, yeah, it was the good old days of EA, man, when we used to have shit like this.
EA games. Challenge everything.
You would boot up a game, you'd hear that, you knew you were in good hands. Oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. They got rid of this, apparently.
EA Sports. It's in the game. EA Sports.
This is the FIFA 95. Let's get to the one we actually know. Gotta go for it a little bit.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
That's FIFA 06 for anyone who's wondering, yeah.
EA Sports. It's in the game.
It's in the game. And then, yeah, they just got worse. What's another good one? Anyone have any, like, good final, like string bumps and stuff? Boot up Fallout 1 or 2. Bro, this dude wants me to get flamed by everyone and their mom. I'm alright. I think I'm gonna last. I think I'll be alright, dude. What the hell was it? The, What's another good intro from when you boot up a game? Does anybody have any good ideas? Did Nintendo even have any? Does my video show up when I do this? It should. I know my video should be somewhere in there. Anyway, GameCube. Oh, that makes me so nostalgic. You have no idea how much that fucks me up. What about Valve? With the black dude? Yeah, the black dude. One of the games, he turns his head at you. I forget which game it was. What game is it where he turns your head at you, like, really slowly? I forget which one it was. It might be... It's one of the later ones. I have no idea. Does Konami have a good one? What is the Konami startup? I have no idea. Here we go. Gonna get this stream claimed at the end. Oh, yeah. What about, this? It's Capcom. Alright, we'll do this and then we're actually on the way out. Here you go. You already know, motherfuckers. You already know. I love it. I love it so much. Alright, anyway. Let's do this. Then we're actually done. We have to end on this. This is a classic. Sonic 3D? Okay, we'll do that. Bro, I didn't even own a PS2. And the reason why this is nostalgic for me is because it takes me back to being in my cousin's basement when we would play games like... Or I'd watch him play 007. That was a lifetime ago. Sonic 3D Sega intro. This is actually the last one, for sure. Sonic 3D Blast, right? Yeah, here we go. What the fuck is that? Bro trying to give me nightmares over here. Goodbye. Goodbye. Unbelievable. Thought I was about to get stabbed through my monitor. Thanks, Snowman. Anyway, everyone have a good night.